Yeah, hello, welcome to the Meowing Madness. Me, Deadcat7, and Wildbill. Yeah, this stream we thought we'd do tonight. Just heard the bad, sad news, like Jerry Springer's left us. I'm like, it's kind of a
rip. Rest in
yeah,
peace.
absolutely rip, man. Because I was a fan, you know. I even said it in the Discord, you know, I thought the guy was an American hero. I really do, man. I mean, hey, I'm a fan of, what's his name as well? What's the English guy's name? What's his name? His TV show got banned.
Yeah, I don't like that guy. What was his name? I remember it, actually. And I know who you're talking about, but I never...
Jeremy Kyle was his name. Oh, you went for the yellow colour. You went for a yellow colour.
Yep.
Yeah, but the OG was Jerry Springer, man. Let's not lie, man.
You're yellow as well on the game. I thought you said red.
Ah, that's weird. Okay, so we're both yellow in Horde mode. So yeah, anyway, I thought... Oh look! Ad the J back is in the chat already. Yeah, RIP indeed, man. I think Ad the J back is a bit young to have remembered him, but...
Yeah, I mean, because Jerry Springer was like more popular when we were growing up.
Yeah,
right? So,
yeah.
Yeah, it's before.
And like, he was kind of like... He wasn't that famous here, but he was pretty famous, to be honest, but...
We got pretty big because, like I said, I never really liked it that much, but you couldn't avoid the show. It was on like all the time. Everyone.
I remember he used to come on late at night.
I just remember even like around Friends or whenever, it would always be on the TV. So even though
it was for a short time. It was very popular.
You always saw episodes because you couldn't miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lately, it's not. I mean, I don't know if it had been still going on, but you just don't hear of it, so I guess it hadn't. It kind of died out. Was it the early 2000s, I guess? Is when it was at its peak? Probably was. It was like my early 20s.
Yeah, probably. Probably. Late 90s, early 2000s anyway. And it was... But in Britain as well, there are other American talk shows like... Ricky Lake. Do you remember Ricky Lake? I've got... You don't remember? Oh my god. Ricky Lake used to come on...
I wasn't really into it.
Yeah, I think I was weird.
Because people I was with had it on, but I never really liked it that much, to be honest.
Yeah, I was always into that American stuff, man. Well, they were the originators, like I said. Jeremy Kyle, he copied everything from those shows, man. He really did. But his show was pretty good as well, so...
But it was the start of the craze for reality TV, wasn't it? You could argue that Jerry Springer was like, the Jerry Springer show was like the beginnings of like the reality TV craze when you got like Big Brother and stuff like that.
I think, yeah, that's a fair thing to say, yeah. Oh shit.
It wasn't really around so much before then, was it? Like,
Yeah.
It was classed as like trash TV. Right?
I suppose it was the original reality TV type thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a fair thing to say.
So it was seen as like trash TV, but people like, enjoyed the shit show of it, right? You could argue it's the original where people like locales, other than I suppose clown shows and stuff like that, right? Circus freaks, but where people just wanted to laugh at really dysfunctional people and messed up situations.
Oh fuck,
or at least found entertainment in it, right? But let's be honest, a lot of people watch like Jeremy Kyle show or Jerry Springer shows just to kind of like laugh at the people on it. I don't know.
Yeah, well, yeah, that was the main thing.
Like my friends would, they would kind of like laugh at the people on it and situations of it.
Yeah.
Like mock them. It's the same as like, things like X Factor where you get the people who are meant to be good at it, but you also get the shows that are most popular are the people who are like hopeless. Okay?
Hopeless.
Again, it's funny, it's like almost an acronym for most entertainment and YouTube as well, where
don't tell me you died.
To get popularity, no, almost. To get popularity, you have to be either really good or really shit. If you're anywhere in between, people aren't like interested. You've got to be like a high flyer or a complete locale. Then you'll get interest from people.
Like,
if you're anywhere in between, people aren't interested.
That's the same thing you said last week. Oh shit, I'm about to die.
Yeah, and I'm just saying these reality TV shows are an example of like the locale being popular, right?
Yeah, they were the start, man. Ah. This level is really small.
Though playing games having like the rapid movement speed that you just don't get now in the modern FPS.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, I finally died.
Oh, that means we both died. Oh, fuck.
I survived longer than you.
Alright, let's go again then. Let's hopefully we do better that time.
It's like good fun. You know, there was a horde mode on Aliens too. That's pretty good.
Oh, was it? I didn't know that.
Yeah, just a horde mode. Like
I don't know, something about Aliens. You know what it is about Aliens that kind of I didn't like? I believe I told you last time, it's like the lack of melee. I do like a bit of melee sometimes. Then again, there's no melee in this. That's true, but I mean, if I kill them up close, I don't get splattered with blood. And also, I don't know. You're right. We can give Aliens another go after this if you want.
Yeah, but there's more splash. There's more smash damage on this with the rocket launcher. Yeah, this is like Doom. Remember when like the rocket launcher is it? Yeah. You're gonna suicide if you use it and there's any enemies close to you.
Yeah, no, you're definitely gonna kill yourself with explosives in this game.
Yeah, or the grenade launcher as well, right?
Oh. So, Ricky Lake was another one, and I used to watch that as a kid because I was really into that American stuff.
I can't remember that. I don't even recognise the name, so I just have no idea.
And she was like, when she was young, she was quite attractive, Ricky Lake. Then she got overweight.
Oh, it's a woman. I think it
yeah. Ricky Lake was a woman.
Oh, I thought it was a dude like Ricky Martin, you know, Ricky.
No, yeah, Ricky, yeah, but.
Oh, you killed me there, I think. So blew me up.
No, it wasn't me because I turned friendly.
I was full health and I died straight away.
Well, if you didn't have armor, yeah.
Yeah, but I had 100 health. What killed me in one shot?
It was those guys have grenade launchers, those big ogres.
Yeah, but grenade launchers don't kill you in one shot.
I have no idea.
Oh, I'm back.
Yeah, if you wait long enough, you come back.
Oh, okay, you just have to hang out.
I think so, yeah. But I've got the silver key and I still can't open. What the hell?
Oh, yeah, she's meant to do stuff. I thought it's just you got some.
Well, I think it's very similar to zombies, so you can expand the level.
Alright. I thought it's just like simple, just kill them until you die.
What's the chance of you picking up COD Cold War at any point?
Is that you asking or someone else?
No, me.
Okay. It's the way you were pausing in between words, like you're.
Well, I can't think, you know. It's like,
which one? No, COD Cold War. Which? Because I'm getting lost with so many.
COD Cold War is cross-play. The zombies.
But is that like the latest one, or?
It's one of the latest ones, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, because you know, there's been so many. I don't
Keep
know
an eye out for it. It could be on.
Right,
it was on sale. Even on sale. I think I paid 15 quid. Oh, good, this is open.
Not the one that came out just this year. It was the one maybe last year.
Could be, yeah. I think so.
Okay, well, I'll check it out.
Yeah. Oh, look.
I thought they mostly would have been crossplay because Call of Duty gets and they have the budget to do that thing quite easy, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Because those games port over quite well to the PC as well. There's not much technical issues, and because the game hasn't changed much in years, it's relatively simple for them to do. Oh wow, that hurt a lot. That's on you.
What, a grenade?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I turned friendly fire off.
It's you. Yeah, I think it's friendly fire's on, right?
Oh fuck, I had no idea.
Maybe you below me up.
It could have been. Did you die? I'm about to die anyway.
No, but it took all my health, so I'm like low now. I get pickups.
Oh god, I died.
Thank you. No,
this is hard.
Health, man.
They're saying stuff in the chat. Oh, Grace Thorpe. And that's not the real Grace Thorpe, I don't think. Did you? And what's your thoughts on Tucker Carlson?
Yeah, it's her. Yeah.
Nah, No, it isn't. No, it isn't. No, I don't believe it. Let's have a look. No, it's not. It's not her. I knew it. So you got to check these things, Phil.
I'm just joking. Of course, it's not. It's got different. It's a troll.
Yeah. Kev TV being his usual gay self. Switch it to live chat. Why are you so obsessed with Reform Stoic? I find him interesting, but this is not a stream about Reform Stoic. This is like Jerry Springer and what the guy achieved, man. The guy was so awesome.
Oh, hello, sex addict. You're right.
Yeah, how's it going?
I've not seen you in a while, sex addict.
So I can't see him in the chat. What?
Yeah, he put, hey guys, fist bump.
I didn't see it. Alright, hey man. I can't see your comment, but...
You got it on live chat?
I've got it on live chat. It didn't come up.
No? Maybe he's blocked you. That's what happens if you can't see someone commenting, right?
Friendly fire was off, man. It wasn't me.
Alright, my bad then. No, it wasn't you. Something was tearing me up quickly. Must be they have grenade launcher.
Yeah, well, the ogres do, yeah.
Okay. Well, at least there's no friendly fire on this. Let me just check.
Well, I turned it off, that's why. I turned it off.
Oh, so it was on last game, yeah?
No, it wasn't. It was on last week.
Okay. On the campaign mode.
Yes.
That was pretty funny. It was making me paranoid because you were like, just shoot me in the back.
Well, so you must know Oprah Winfrey. She was famous as well.
Yeah.
But her show, she was famous in America, but she wasn't that famous in Britain. But she became famous just because she was so famous in America, like Seinfeld. You know the TV show Seinfeld?
There's still some still going today. Like Judge Judy.
Yeah. Yeah, that became popular as well. And again, there'll be an English copycat appeared. Judge, what's his name? Judge Ricky?
Yeah, and he's Jewish as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
and
but...
he's homosexual.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Always name, isn't it? Always.
Well, though, like Jewish people, they are good with the TV and the media and the
always
entertainment.
Into positions of power.
Yeah, but I mean, can you really blame them? Like, if fucking hell, if my people had a monopoly on some sort of media, I'd keep it as well, you know, on some sort of industry.
Yeah, it's just, I think people just don't like the double standards.
I know, yeah, it's kind of annoying that it's always them, but
shouldn't give preference to their own, but they're the worst at doing it, arguably.
They do, but you know, if you were being honest, you'd be like,
that's the problem.
If you were being honest, wouldn't you say like, well, that's kind of based, man. They're locking it down, you know.
Not really, no.
Well, you know, people.
I don't like them because they don't like.
Well, you know,
people. I don't like people.
People say the Japanese are based because they completely lock down their borders. But
they're not though. People have a Japanese way of life is really bad. They have a terrible.
It is.
Like work to death mindset, and
it is. And you heard about the
right? They're very compliant with things.
Yeah, but you heard about the Japanese vote for immigrants, right? Because it's really famous what happened. You probably have heard about it, because I've probably told you.
I don't know this, but the Japanese are becoming a lot more relaxed towards immigration.
Well, I'll tell you, just in case you didn't hear, I'll tell you. So, you know, obviously, like you said...
They're alive, dude. Dead.
Oh, you died? You're joking?
Yeah, just trying to stay alive.
Oh, shit. Okay, well. So... Obviously, like you said, the Japanese economy went to shit. The Japanese way of life really hard. Everyone had hard lives there, yeah. So the prime minister, like the president, literally told them, like, well, you know, look, we don't have any immigrants. Oh shit, no, we're gonna die. This guy's too much. This guy's gonna kill us. If we do like they do in the West, in you know Europe and in America, we let in immigrants. You know, that's going to improve your quality of life, but we're going to have to take in immigrants. We'll put it to the vote, and all the Japanese unanimously voted, no, we don't care. We don't care if it's shit here. We will not accept immigrants. I mean, what do you think? Do you think that's based or not?
Based in the sense that they're nationalistic still, and they're willing to give preference to their own and their own culture to preserve it. Yeah, sure, it is.
But it's not. I guess it's slightly different to what we were talking about before. Oh yeah, I see his comment
Yeah,
now.
it shows his completely different mindset to people in the West who have been like brainwashed into accepting like multiculturalism and that, right, over the decades of social engineering by, you know, most people don't need to be told by who, mainly. I think we know.
Fair enough, fair enough. But I mean, I kind of respect the way they lock it down, you know, I must say.
I can't respect it, sorry.
Alright, fair enough.
Especially because it's one of the reasons why, like, the West is kind of decayed, right? So, can't respect that.
I suppose not.
And like I said, I don't like hypocrites, that's the other thing, right?
Well,
I have more points
I mean, yeah, they are kind of
about
hypocrite.
other people doing the same thing, right? If they're like, well, we're all doing it, so it's fine. But when it's like cry buddies, right? That's what it is. It's like someone who cries about, oh, they're bullying me, but then they're the first to bully other people. So, you know.
Isn't there that famous saying, he cries out in pain as he strikes you? Do you remember that? What the?
Basically that, yeah.
That was such a funny saying, man. Where did that come from?
Well, it probably comes from a certain stereotype that's based on past experiences with certain people, right?
That is hilarious.
I mean, they always say there's a sliver of truth, or there's an element of truth to stereotypes, right?
Yeah, sure.
Stereotypes don't just come out of the blue for no reason. There's always a reason why there was that stereotype in the first place.
Anyway, Ricky Lake, right? She was good look. She's come on, like, Channel 4, whatever. Like, when you get home from school, it's Ricky Lake. And she's kind of good looking. I liked her. She had this kind of dark feature. And
I don't know what she looks like.
Well, when she was young, I thought she was good looking. She looked she's kind of like dark featured, like Italian or Hispanic or something.
Alright.
But, I dated a girl years later. You didn't die again, did you?
I did.
Oh my god. Yeah, I dated a girl years later and she looked like Ricky Lake, but I never could get it into my head. I really liked the girl, but it just kept bugging me that she looked like someone that I couldn't remember. And it was Ricky Lake. And she, you know, we didn't date for long and she said, oh, he's really strange, you're really weird. And it's because my mind was always vacant. My mind was always vacant when I was around that time, because I was thinking, a lot of the time I was just thinking, who was it that she looked like? And I think, right, this is so weird, but if I'd remembered that she looked like Ricky Lake that I used to watch when I was a kid on TV, things would have gone much better. It's a weird thing to say, oh god, this guy's going to be really hard. Oh, we got him. Oh no, we didn't. Oh wow, that's one.
I was focusing my fire on him quick.
Yeah.
No, he does a lot of damage.
But,
so that girl thought you were really weird.
Yeah, she was really weird.
What were you doing that could be considered really weird?
Well, because I was quite shy, but I was silent. I was probably thinking, who is it that she looks like? Because she didn't have.
You were like
she was. I think she was like half or 1/4 Arabic or something. So she was kind of
trying to imagine. You're together and like you're in a constant state of
something like
contemplation about like that look of like you're in deep thought on your face.
Yeah,
who is this? I can't remember who she is.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But anyway,
you were like a weirdo.
Not many like British English people were into those shows, but I was. I was into a lot of American stuff because I am in fact half American, so.
Well, a lot of British are into American because the cultures cross over.
And there is a lot of crossover, like a lot of guys have like a cousin or an uncle or something in America. Don't you have family in America?
Huh?
You've got family in America, don't you? Or maybe you don't, I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, a lot of guys do, you know.
I think, weight distance, some have moved to Canada, I think, but
oh yeah,
but not like close family. We're talking like quite removed, like second or third cousin, I think.
Sex Addict says, "Hey Bill, I haven't seen you at Hallmax's anymore, mate."
Yeah, well, what can I say? Yeah, I mean, good luck to the content and him, but I don't know, not really my thing, I think, no, to be honest.
Yeah, I got kind of. Oh, you died as well.
I know his dance videos, his latest dance videos were funny.
Mm.
And I think that's where he's at his best, if I'm honest, where Hormax is strongest, is making videos like that. When I first watched his content, it was off the back of watching a lot of his pre-made videos before he started live streaming. Because I first watched Hormax when he hadn't even been doing the live streams for long. And I think that was the peak. His early live streams were very good, but I don't know, man. Like, I checked out a stream last night, but I couldn't watch it.
How boring was it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to go so too much. All I just say is to just think, you know, he's quick to say Dork Max is this and this and this and that. But I looked at the panel of the people he had on, and it's like, come on now, like really, these people just doesn't make sense. You know, you kind of rail against that sort of thing, yet you allow those people on your show, right? Like, okay, so yeah, not for me now. Just let them be. Like, the irony is that if I want to watch androcentric content, I can watch like a Thailand, like I said, this guy I've been watching, Brit Abroad, right? He's showing far more androcentric content and interesting content because he's actually showing you living in Thailand, getting girls, taking them back, etc., interacting with them, and all the drama and shenanigans that come with it, and it's been hilarious to watch. So that to me is watching more androcentric content. Sitting around talking to people who are, you know, what are they doing, you know, this, bronies maybe, or like, I don't know, shut-ins, people who are self-confirmed rotters, and then the Forps, who I never liked the Forps, they're just drama queens, looking for attention, just
I was on,
very fake and weird, so just not for me.
I was on, do you know Alex Playing with Fire?
Yeah, that was a while ago, right?
Yeah, and he was there. I think his name is Ben Throp or whatever.
Yeah,
he was there as well. Anyway,
they're just there for attention. That's all. They're just like, I don't know why people don't see it, and they're just feeding it. It's like, come on now, like just, and they're boring. Like I don't get the fascination with them.
Yeah, they are kind of boring.
I think it's because a lot of people just simps because like Grace is reasonably good looking. But, I mean, come on now. It's just pretty sad if that's the case. And that's the other thing, you know, again, simping, but then, like, they're simping a lot on the show.
The room code is SBJJ. SB. B for B beta. It's SB.
Beta.
Yeah.
Right, say it again.
SBJJ.
JJ.
Oh. Right. This guy keeps going on about reform. So, you didn't. I know you wouldn't have, but you didn't. Oh, good. How do I look?
Red.
Red, yeah. Okay, cool.
I'm red or not?
Yeah. Let's go normal. You're yellow, yeah. But it's alright, you don't look like a trooper, so... You probably didn't, but you didn't watch the latest Todd Grotesque Subhuman, did you?
Hold on one sec. Oh, shit. But which one did you choose? Easy, normal, or hard?
I chose normal.
Okay. Because I thought by accident I went in easy. I didn't want it on easy.
No.
Oh, the latest, Todd video.
You probably
didn't.
No,
I didn't. Why? Tell me what happened.
Because he hilariously went after Reform Stoic. It was fucking brilliant, man. It's one of the best. You remember Blue Skies Media?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So this time he went after Reform Stoic. It's fucking brilliant. Maybe we can watch it afterwards, I guess. Why not?
Yeah. Sounds like more funny, right?
It's fantastic.
Yeah,
Reform Stoic got just... The thing is, Reform Stoic brings it on himself. I mean, banning everyone and shit. He's got a huge ego. Like Todd said, the guy's got a huge ego. It's like, I was gonna make a video. I was gonna make a video about this myself. It's like the guy's biggest problem. Yeah, well, the guy's biggest. He could have a good life, you know. But he is his own worst enemy. His ego is his own worst enemy. It just turns people off. He wants to be popular, but he has got the absolutely worst personality to be popular. He'll never be popular unless he makes changes. And I think he's gone too far to make changes, you know.
Probably know better, but wasn't he like had a little bit of clout at one stage with the IP2 years ago?
A tiny amount, but he was never going to make it. He was just a whipping boy, man. He was never going to...
No, I think he did.
Did he?
Like, I think this is why he's bitter, because, like, he did, and now he...
Really?
You know, he saw himself... Yeah, because I think some of the people he...
Do you know about IP2?
I'm not 100% on this, but I think... Yeah, because, like, some of these guys, IP2, they did kind of gain some sort of e-fame, right? But Reform Stoic didn't. He kind of just died out. And I believe that's why he's like very angry and bitter, because, you know, he's seen other people that he was at the same level with move up, and he's
move up down. Really. The only one that moved up is, what was his name? Ice Poseidon or something. Was he from IP2?
I can't remember who it was now. I mean,
everyone goes on about this IP2, but none of them are famous. They're all nobodies. So it's like, well, who cares, you know?
Yeah, now, maybe because it's... I mean, I don't follow it now, but I know a few years ago it was more...
Was it?
Prominent, right? Yeah,
it was. I I've never heard of it.
Getting like quite a lot of donation because I have to admit, I did watch some like Ethan Ralph back in the day.
Oh, right.
That was crossover, Bait Alaska, and there was a lot of money being made in those circles. A lot of like craziness going on as well, but there was a lot of money going in there. Definitely, for sure. It was like very profitable for those people. They were raking it in.
Yes.
Yeah, some of the IP2 streamers were doing very well. A lot of it is just shock factor.
Yeah, I remember.
They would do outrageous things because people wanted to see that. You know, they'll be having the racist like stuff coming out or shock factor stuff on there.
Yeah, I remember.
What was it called? I don't know. I can't remember what it's called, but they would have something that would play in a voice, and it would say whatever the donation was, or it would play a song, and then there would be like around, say, black people or something, and then it would be something with the M word and that, and people just wanted to see the reactions and the shit show of it all. But some of them were making quite a good buck off it. However, I don't know if that's died out because I don't follow it now, and also maybe they got stricter on. No, it's like censorship, right? Because why you can get away with doing stuff like that because people don't realise, and then when it gets a lot of bad press, and they try and clamp down on it. Where are you? I'm trying to find where to go.
Yeah, me too. It says, oh wait, what? A rocket should fit well. Oh right, I see, of course.
No, it's me. You're shooting me.
No, I'm trying to... Oh right, yeah, it worked.
You almost blew me up as well.
I think friendly fire is off though, man. Did you take damage?
No, it's yeah, I took damage.
So friendly fire only... It doesn't work for explosion.
Right, we need to get rid of the pumping systems.
Yeah,
Should we switch? I picked up a suit.
Sex Addict said Grace was brutally mogging NoFap last night.
Yeah, I mean I didn't see it, so I don't know, but...
What does that even mean?
Well, he's a strange guy. I don't know if he has like autism or something, but he's very bizarre.
Who's Sex Addict?
No fat gamer.
Oh right.
Really weird.
That's actually a person.
It's like to breed Grace or something. I don't know. I can't watch him for long. It's very strange.
I thought he meant NoFap as in literally the act of NoFap.
No, he's a guy called NoFap.
God, you know all these guys, man.
Because they're on Hallmaster stream. I watch like some of Hallmaster streams, like retrospectively, like afterwards. I don't tend to catch it live because sometimes it's too late or I'm doing something else. But I might just check out just to see if it's good. Because I'm his streams I don't think are so interesting. In some ways it's better
Yeah.
to watch it afterwards, so you can skim through it, so you can skip like the boring parts, see if there's anything worth watching.
I saw
I've got to be honest, not really lately.
he had some clickbait video where he's like dancing around and stuff.
Yeah, well, his dance video is funny. Like the 2-3 minute dance videos. Like I said, I think that's where Hormax is at in his element. That's his main strength, to be like entertainment. But his kind of long-winded streams now, it's got a bit.
Well, he was just dancing about. I saw it and I thought, well, he'd be a good male stripper. I think he'd get a job as a male stripper.
Gigolo.
Yeah, I don't see why not. You know.
Jury for older cougars, right? Like, or well, for his age now, maybe it'd have to be grandmas, but.
Well, I mean, he's. You know, if he wants to
mamas, right?
get into the adult industry, he's going the right way about it, man. So like, I'll be impressed to see him reach further. You know, seems like he's gonna do pretty well. He's gonna mog. Oh man.
Well, you've done this before, so where?
I don't know. I have done this. I did this on your stream, as well, but I really can't remember.
That's what we need to do. Deactivate conference systems. Right.
Wait, look. The hell? Oh no.
No, you're finding the secrets at least.
Oh no. Can't see. Too dark.
I wonder if Nuclear Redfield come in the chat too.
No, I
on the
doubt
stream.
it. He never does. Yeah, but what the hell? What were you doing? He says he would, but he never does. You know.
I should have asked for his Discord, and I could message him.
You should have. Yeah. No, I'm really not that bothered. I mean, if the guy doesn't want to.
I saw you and him going at it because I caught a bit of Dashboard stream. I was lurking a little bit. And,
Yeah, because he's another one. He's a crab, man. He drags down others to feel better about himself. You know.
Yeah, to be fair, Dashboard was going at him big time, so I can understand why he's pissed off. Dashboard.
Well, they were going at each other. I mean, yeah, I can't blame the guy for defending himself. You know.
Yeah, but Dashboard started it.
Did he? How?
Yeah. Dashboard was like mocking his hair transplant and saying that his hair looked stupid.
Yeah, well, whatever.
And it's over for him, so he was winding him up. So of course.
I don't know who started it, but it's just petty, you know. But I mean.
Because Dashboard obviously goes at people as well.
Dashboard has had. He's, from what I know and what I've heard, Dashboard's had a worse life than most guys, especially for the guy he could have been his potential wise. You know, I feel for the guy. He's had it worse than the Nuclear Redfield.
He hasn't really said much about it.
He has. I've listened to him for a long time.
So tell me what's like been bad in his upbringing.
Well, for example, Nuclear. I think you've admitted it. I won't go too harshly on you either. But Nuclear Redfield, he admitted he had a good, very nice teenage, very good, fun childhood full of. He had a Stacy, good-looking girlfriend when he was a teenager. All this, Dashboard didn't have any of that. Dashboard had in his own words, an ugly Jew woman girlfriend in his 20s, and she was older than him or something like. You just can't compare the two, man. I much more feel sympathy towards Dashboard than most other guys, man. So, it's just that really, you know.
Oh yeah, he said he's had more than one woman. He said he had more than one Jewish woman. So I don't think you're 100% accurate.
No, I am accurate. Trust.
You're not, because I've watched old school Dashboard, and unless he's changed his story now, he's had at least two.
From what I said before,
he's had white women as well.
From what I said before about Nuclear Redfield's history. You can't compare the two. You cannot. I mean, I know
the problem with Dashboard is that he said he's over his peak, so he didn't have it necessarily bad in the past. His regret is that he didn't make more
yes.
of the opportunities.
Yes,
like
and that is bad. You get, that is serious harm.
Thing, you know?
That to me is a serious issue, man. Which is why I feel sympathy towards him.
Yeah,
because
but I
have the
same. From someone who had it bad in their young.
He did have it bad.
This is someone who's saying
no.
he's had it good in his young.
No. He had it bad because he was miseducated, misinformed. That is having it bad, man. He was badly raised, you know, badly guided. That's the similar things to what I feel, and it's very serious, man. It's very serious indeed. It's more of an American thing, I think. The British aren't like that because the British, they still stick together and they have a sort of a sense of guidance for their own young and things like that, you know. So I'm not sure if they could really understand. But no, it's very serious, man. It's something to feel sympathy for. You know, I believe that. He's not going to show up anyway, Nuclear Redfield, because he never does. He used to on my bigger channel, but not on this one.
Did he subscribe to you or not?
Probably not. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're going to be wandering around here forever.
No, I found someone new. I've got a laser cannon now.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's a force field. How do you deactivate it?
Yeah. Yeah, I was there before. I want to put a t-shirt on. Maybe we should play some aliens. Try and entice him.
Yeah, could do. But we can find where it is though. Oh, well, something killed me.
Hey, you can't see this screen, can you?
You mean see the screen?
The stream screen. Are you choking? If you got time, check out the stream screen. Oh, you died?
Because you were distracting me. You said to look at the stream.
Okay, well you can just start again anyway.
What do you mean? It's there anyway.
Check it out, man. What do you think of the t-shirt?
Oh yeah, it's got a...
It's good, isn't it? It's a good one.
Yeah,
did I tell you about the time I wore this out? And I had some crazy fucking, I don't know what it was, some crazy libtard in London, out of all places, start verbally abusing me. Fucking ridiculous,
really?
Man. Yeah. It was so weird, man.
But it's not surprising in London.
It only happened to me. I used to wear it quite a lot, this shirt, and it happened to me once. I think it was at like Comic-Con or something. It was at some sort of comic convention, like comic book meet or something like that.
I remember I had like an argument with like some libtard in a casino back in like 2016 or 17? Because it was shortly after like Brexit.
Hey, look.
And he was like, arguing about it.
Hey, look, Kev TV wants to join. You can invite him, Bill. Bill, invite him to the Discord.
Kev TV. Yeah, but is Kev TV just gonna like try and...
I don't know.
I've never heard Kev TV before.
No, why? So what's he gonna do? But if he's only audio, what can he do?
Oh, okay, he can't. Well, yeah, true, he can't flash, but
you can give him my Discord.
Alright, yeah, I don't mind if you want to give.
Okay, any chance you can do it? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, your Discord, right? Okay.
Sure. Yeah, alright, if you wanna flap your gums, as Hormaxer would say.
Yeah, we don't care. It's fine. Here you go, Kev. If you want to join.
Have at it, Kev TV. Oh god, that means I'm gonna have to check as well, aren't I? I'm gonna have to.
Alright, adds a bit of spice to drama.
Well, keep me informed if you want to join. Let me know that you know, send me a friend request and everything. Or
Right, Kev has like thousands of accounts. I'm sure he can hide his identity.
We're never
Actually,
gonna.
I saw Kev TV on one of these Thailand guy vloggers. He watches Thailand guys, or like an expat guys. Yeah, it's called Ben Newton, and he's a guy who lives in Asia, and he's pretty much an alcoholic, but he like goes with bar girls and streams and stuff. Survives off like donations.
Oh really?
I saw him in the chat. I saw him comment on his stream.
What was he saying?
He was saying like he's king of the incels or something like that. I think he seems to like him.
I don't even know how to join. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You have to have Discord, right? You must know. You have Discord, and then... Yeah, he is, Kev. Yeah. He goes on his rants. He gets really crazy.
Send a message on Discord, and then let me know when you have. He's probably trolling us. He's probably like, I don't know how to join.
I don't mind trolls. Trolling's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's only when people get a bit like psychotic and very malicious. People just want to troll. It's fine. I think people are too sensitive nowadays. They you know, we're British, right? Brits are brought up to banter. You know, you take stick and stuff. But these days, everyone's so soft. They can't handle being made fun of. It's like everyone has like a huge ego, isn't it?
Yeah, but
everyone takes themselves too seriously.
Yeah, but there's trolling, and then there's trolling like.
Well, that's what I said. As long as it's not like malicious and not like trying to say like dox you or attack your family, you know, stuff that's more messed up. Yeah, okay. But if people are just making fun of you, that's fine. That's fair game. If you can't take it, then that's on you. On the trolls. It's your fault. The only other thing that trolls should do is just like literally spam the chat, because then it means no one else can talk. You know, but trolls should be able to say like a few messages every now and then.
I found another secret.
Yeah, but we need to find the I can't believe where we can't find the control panel.
Yeah.
It's just like a little switch. Yeah, it could be something you have to shoot, maybe.
I think I did it.
No, it's still active. We need to deactivate them.
You're right.
In system, so maybe that did it. Yes, I did it. Killed myself doing it.
How did you do it?
There was an explosive crate in that little room. You had to shoot it to blow it up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I died when I did it because of the blast.
Well, luckily, like, infinite lives, so.
A cheat though, that infinite lives. Go through the water part now, I believe. There was another door that was locked.
It was. Oh god. Oh man.
Kind of tired.
Yeah, I'm kind of boring. I was hoping maybe we could talk to Wildbill or some. Not Wildbill. William. Oh shit. Oh right.
Well, the four, yeah.
Yeah. Thor, aka William.
You said you weren't that bothered. Now you are.
Yeah, to be honest, it just would have been interesting for about half an hour, I guess. I mean, the guy kind of bores me as well, but
it's almost like you're bipolar, Ice Cat. Like,
I am.
1 minute,
I
don't want to talk to him. Next minute, yeah, I want to talk to him.
Yeah, but I am bipolar.
Are you?
Yeah, bipolar / schizophrenic is what I was diagnosed.
You never said bipolar. I knew about.
No, but they were basically like, you could diagnose with schizophrenic, but you're more like bipolar. They were just talking shit themselves. Like William himself, Clapham thought he's ADD, but that's just like autism. to me, what he has is very similar to autism. It doesn't. These are just labels. That's all the same, you know.
Yeah,
Fucking semantics.
Apparently anyway, with mental health conditions, normally if you have one, it makes it more likely you have another. So usually it's called co-mobility. So you'll have like one and another, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, so it should be unlocked where we need to go.
Should be.
I think I've got the golden key card now.
This is so mazy,
no,
this
no,
level.
It's me making all the progress. I thought you've done this before. Yeah,
I have, but I'm not like the memory man, you know.
come to me. Yeah, come this way.
Oh, that's you. Well, you go. You don't need to wait for me, man.
Well, I want to make sure you're not lost.
Doesn't matter. You can complete the. No, this is right to the beginning.
What this?
You can complete the game, and then the other guy gets carried through. You know. I think. No, it wasn't up there.
Well, I had the golden key card, so it was wherever the door for the golden key card.
It's very same. This game was very samey, unfortunately. Oh, was it here? No. Was it here? I can't actually remember. I don't think the tag is right, he said. I guess he's trying to troll us again. So pathetic. The guy must have no life. The guy must literally have no life whatsoever, man. It's really pathetic. I mean, the guy literally watches streams all day, man. Just 24/7, he's on someone's stream. It's really sad.
But then a lot of the black pill does that too.
No, yeah, but but this guy is a severe case. Even for the average, this guy's severe, man. Kev TV, man, just touch some grass, bro. It's like, it's your own life you're ruining, man. This is not even to this now, you know. Just, bro.
It's true what you're saying, but then I would say, if it applies to a lot of people.
Yeah, but I mean, this guy's a severe.
He just gets a bad name because he attacks people, but no. Well. Trying to find the door.
Well, I don't know. Do you want to do one more level or?
What happened?
Let me talk. Well, we completed the level.
Oh, you did it? You found my
today? Well, yeah. Like you said, I've done the level once before.
Oh, okay, finally.
You haven't sent me any message, Kev TV. Oh, shut. Oh, look. I mean, he's trying to troll. He gets called out with his troll. Check him out. The rage, that basement dweller rage, you know, just. I'm trying to help you, man.
Right. I double checked it.
Yeah, he's
copy and pasted it. There's no way it's wrong.
Yeah, the guy will never talk, man.
Well, yeah, I don't think so because he's never been on Voice and he wants to keep himself like his anonymity, right? Because obviously he makes a lot of enemies, so I don't think he would come on the call. But
I wonder what his childhood is like. An armchair psychologist would say single child, possibly single mother, a lot of time in a lot of time in isolation. That's it. Alright, here we go. Send me the tag, you scared biatch.
Yes.
It's going.
Even double check for you, Kev, come on.
Troll harder, Kev. I mean, this is just lame. I mean, is it any surprise the guy gets no bitches with... I mean, the guy can't even troll well. So lame, man. Oh, you're hitting him with the axe, nice.
Oh, why not? I had to jump on him.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Music.
It's good, isn't it? It's like classical music.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Did you take damage?
Some. But I had a lot of health anyway.
Oh. Oh. You have the tag.
TV, I imagine we'll be going to troll Hallmaxer.
Oh, he trolls him as well. What does he say?
If you trolls Hallmaxer, probably the most. Just the usual various insults.
Yeah, no, dork maxer. Like when Hallmaxer talks about dork maxing, this is exactly what he's talking about. This is the epitome of a dork maxer, Kev TV. I mean,
Maybe,
fucking hell, this guy's taken dork maxing to the extreme.
True, but then the problem is that he allows a lot of those same people on his stream.
What, dork
Yeah,
maxers?
admittedly then.
Yeah, because the majority of guys are dork maxers. I mean...
Yeah, but then the problem is then Hallmaxer can't go on these rants about dork maxers and that when
yeah, because,
he has them on his stream.
Yeah, because if he didn't have him on the stream, he'd have no one on his stream. So he has to.
Yeah, that's a good point. But it just that's the thing. It just feels like he'll attack a lot of other people, but then people he likes are kind of like that as well. You know what I mean? But some people get a bad time from Hallmaxer because he'll call them out on their points, but then it's like, hold on, but some of the people you like or even close on your channel, and they're just as guilty of doing the things you say you don't approve of, right? Yeah. That's why I just distance myself from the channel now. Just whatever. I might watch a little bit, see if it's entertaining every now and again. But the problem is it hasn't even been entertaining. I think his streams have got a lot shorter now.
Well, the guy's he'll never top fucking doing adult videos.
I'm surprised he's still streaming. Going at it hardcore for a while now.
Yeah, I mean the guy is fucking kind of a machine, man.
The problem is there's only so much you can talk about, right? And the novelty wears off, and people will get bored. So.
Oh crap! Oh look, he's given his Discord. Can you add him?
You want me to add him on mine? Yeah. All right, I'll see.
If you don't mind, man.
Don't mind.
I'll concentrate on getting through.
Alright, I sent a friend request to whoever that is. He's probably given me someone else's to troll me, but that's fine.
Probably
giving it to some
inkwell.
trans or something like that, some mentally ill trans or something. Oh great.
Probably, yeah.
Start wanting to meet me or whatever.
Yeah, maybe.
It's probably no, I shouldn't say it.
Could be it.
Fine, I'll just redirect them towards you. No. Oh yeah, your hair, by the way. You should comment on that. Your hair.
Yeah.
What made you go blonde?
Well, it was kind of a friend's idea. I just went along with it because.
Okay.
I mean, I did want to dye it, yeah, because I've done it a couple of times before, and It is pretty good. Like, what did you see the short video I made afterwards? Oh crap.
Short video on what?
On my hair. I did make a short when I got it done.
Well, whoever it is messaged me. They're saying add to the stream, but...
Okay.
Sorry, the call.
Yeah, add to the call, man.
I'm not... How do I do that?
Alright, let's sort this out.
Or should I just... I said I'll give him yours. I'll give him yours.
Oh, for God's sakes, I'll go do it. I'm pretty sure I can add someone to the call. Yeah.
Not familiar with Discord. Well, Kev, if that's
So...
you, Gay Postcats, add him, because he's more familiar with Discord than I am, and stay on it much.
Seek Days 3.
Postcats a Discord rotter, I'm not.
I've got to add him to friends first. I mean, can't you do it? So you go to the chat, right, and in the top corner, the call, there's a little icon with a little humans. Oh fuck! My explanation is so bad, but it's not hard basically to add him. I don't think it is anyway.
You didn't explain that very well.
No,
so
I didn't. You're right.
So
go to the call, right, on Discord.
Yeah.
In the top right corner, what do you see?
Show user profile, add friends to DM, and pinned messages.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
Well, I sent a request to that guy anyway.
So I don't know if I can add people to the call. Don't know. Never tried before.
Okay, well, I should be able to do it then. Yep. Oh right, to join this voice call, your current call would be ended. Okay.
But you can't.
Yo, faggot.
Yo, faggot, how's it going, faggot?
Why are you trying to talk to me, faggot?
Well, oh, you're Indian. Oh, this all makes sense now. This makes sense. You're Indian. You're curry. This all makes sense. Hold up. Yeah, he's here. He's Indian. Can you believe it?
Yeah, very Indian.
He's Indian. What? I had no idea.
What? Ice cat, get a life, bitch. Don't try to talk me.
Why should I get a life?
And you guys fuck each other in the ass or what?
What? Where are you from?
You and dead Doomer fuck each other in the ass or what?
It's a strange accent. What accent is that? Bill?
I'm Danish. I just said I'm Danish.
Danish?
Yeah.
You don't sound
Yeah,
Danish.
he is. He is. The reason why I believe that's because
You sound like half curry, half Danish.
The reason why he is from there because when he put a video up before on his
He put a
YouTube,
video?
I thought maybe it was Norwegian, but it could have been Danish. See, on language. So
Okay, answer my question, Ice cat.
What?
Why do you try to talk to me, man?
Because you're annoying. You were trolling me and Dead Doomer.
Not you.
You were trolling all of us, and I wanted to dox you, man. That's just how it is.
I'm trolling you. I'm trolling. I'm not trolling anyone. I'm just saying my opinion with a lot of accounts.
Why? All right. Why do you like Reformed Stoic so much? Oh shit.
He's pretty based.
Why? Why are you such a dork, Max? Why are you such a dork, Maxer? It's like.
Why are you such a faggot that he's in love with Dead Doomer? A tranny lover. Faggot.
Why are you a dork, Maxer? You're just Dork, you admitted you're gonna become a wizard
Why are you
soon.
trying to dox me in your free time, bitch? Maybe get a life. You faggot.
Quit dork maxing. You're gonna become a wizard. You know that. Are you not concerned that you're gonna become a wizard, man? I mean, does that not make you sad?
I'm a Christian.
You what?
I don't love balls.
Oh no, you're a religion coper, man. Just like Reformed Stoic. What did you think about Todd Thundercock? Did you watch Grotesque Subhuman's new video?
Yeah.
What did you think?
I thought he was a bully.
A bully? Yeah, but the world is full of bullies, man. That's such a... Who's the faggot now, you know? I mean...
Why he's talking shit about Reformed Stoic? It doesn't make sense. What have Stoic done to him? Like...
Reformed Stoic is a coper like you. You like Reformed Stoic because he copes like you do. And it's a cope. It's all a big cope. And let me give you some serious advice. You know what ends up happening to a lot of these copers when they turn 40? They do bad. They do something bad. Is what I can tell you.
You're predicting.
I'm not projecting. It fucking happens a lot. It's literally 80% of suicides are guys like this. So, my advice to you is stop dork maxing, start mog maxing, forget Reformed Stoic, and get with the cool guys, you know? Get with the cool kids. Because Reformed Stoic isn't going to help anyone.
I'm not just watching Reformed Stoic. So... I don't agree with everything Reformed Stoic says, but I think you're faggot.
Yeah, well, I think you're a dork maxer, man, and I don't have a lot of respect for dork maxers. What do you think of? What do you think of? What do you think of whore maxer, street maxer?
Whore maxer is a larva.
He's a what?
A
A liable. What?
Like some or some Chad.
He's a Chad.
No, he laughs as a Chad.
He laughs, but he literally did videos with adult actresses. So how can that be LARP? That's not LARP when he's literally got the video evidence.
That has been fucked 1,000 times. Oh, that's so...
Yeah, but it's still better than being a 24-year-old virgin, man. Come on. Come on. You're a 24-year-old virgin. I mean, how does it feel, you know?
It feels pretty good.
It feels good! And now you're just coping.
Yeah, you are not happy. I'm happy. You know?
You're happy being a 24-year-old virgin.
Yes, I don't care.
You don't care? Why don't you care? You know it's over for you. Yeah, but why are you a virgin though? Is it because you're ugly, or is it because you don't have confidence, or is it because you're not interested in women, or what? What's the reason?
Because I don't want to fuck hoes like a homemaker.
So
I'm only interested in virgin girls.
Yeah, but you're 24. You'll never meet a virgin girl again.
It doesn't matter then. I don't get a girl. It's fine. My life is not focused on having a girl like you.
Bill, can you weigh in here?
You also having sex like girls.
Well,
that's all you can think about. That's all you talk about and can think about. Fucking loser, man.
Yeah, but what do you talk about? Like nothing. Do you talk about cope stuff?
I talk about religion and...
Yeah, that's cope stuff. That's dork maxing, man.
It's not. You can follow Satan all you want.
Satan?
Fuck horse and fucking faggot on the internet.
What about Jesus and Mary Magdalene? She was a whore.
No.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, Bill, any chance of you weighing in?
I'm not that religious, so I mean, if he's religious, fair enough. I don't have a problem with religious people, but
do you think he's a
I'm
dork?
not personally that religious myself, though.
Would you say he's a dork maxer?
Can you explain why you use your free time to dox me, bitch?
Because we were very angry about some comments you were making on our streams.
Yeah, you were like little girls. Little bitches, man.
Well, okay, but I mean...
You stop being sensitive? You faggot?
Well, you know...
What?
Well, you shouldn't really... Try not to offend people on... You know, when they're doing streams and things.
Who did I offend?
Well, you offended me and Dead Doomer.
You? Oh.
I can't remember, but you did it.
I never been in your chat, bro.
Yeah, but maybe you might have offended me in some other way. I can't remember it exactly, but you did.
No, I did not. I offended you with watching Reform Stoic or...
Yeah, you took his side, Reform Stoic. Reform Stoic is another dork maxer, by the way.
What are you playing do right now? A dog maxer.
Yeah, but me and Bill, we're just medium dork maxers. You're a full-on dork maxer. You are a full-level, powered-up dork maxer. And it's not good, bro. It's gonna end badly, I'm telling you.
Stop laughing, bitch. Like you. Stop laughing, faggot.
Laughing? How am I laughing?
You are playing Doom every day and calling me a dog maxer. You don't see...
You're a 20...
It's Quake. It's not Doom.
Yeah, but it's very similar to Doom. But you're a 24-year-old virgin, bro. I mean, you can't get much more of a dog maxer than that. That is the old...
how many girls have you been with?
Well, I'm not going to say, because I'm not a 24-year-old virgin.
Okay, yeah. Nice. You've been with a few whores and you call me a dog maxer. Good job, bro.
I think...
Okay. I just wanted to hear why you are trying to use your time doxing.
We're not. That's old news. I mean, you seem to be obsessed with the past. Like your hero, Reform Stoic. He just goes on and on about the past. On and on and on.
I don't know what you're doing, but I just heard you dox people. And that's why I come in your stream. Confronting.
No, I haven't really. Anyway, someone else.
Yeah, okay. Have a shitty day.
Well, whatever, man. You can stay in the chat if you want. Oh my god!
There we have it. It's gone.
Oh, is he gone? Oh, fuck that. Well, the guy's boring anyway, man. He didn't have much to say. But according to...
At least he came on the stream, I guess. I've not heard him speak before.
You didn't really say much to the Dork Maxer.
But you two were going at it. There was only two.
Well, I don't know if we're going at it, but... Anyway,
No, I did try and get a word in, but you were too busy arguing, so I just let you two talk. Because you two are the ones who have the beef, mainly.
Well, Sex Addict said Hormaxer did 2 porns a month ago. I didn't know about this. What, do you have to subscribe to him on Pornhub or something?
It was that girl, you know,
Oh, the hot one.
Was it the 40-year-old
Oh yeah, she was hot, man.
woman?
Yeah,
I didn't think she was, but yeah, each to his own. But yeah, it was with her and then one other girl that we didn't see because
nice.
he said he can show it or something. So.
But what, is it on Pornhub or what? Or...
I don't know, he said the parts that he owns the rights to, he was maybe going to just put on one of the porn site, but he was also contemplating like OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Only the stuff that they hold the rights to, they'll put on
Yeah.
their own OnlyFans. So I don't know. I'm not really interested to be honest.
Yeah. You don't mind a bit of dork maxing. You're not gonna take it to the whore maxing extent, man. It's fair enough. I mean, there's it's got to be a balance, right? You can't be a full-on whore maxer, and you can't be a full-on dork maxer. And Kev TV is a full-on dork maxer. I'm sorry, but he
It
is.
depends what you mean by dork, man. What I'm saying is I'm not too keen. I don't like porn, do I? I might as well say it.
Yeah.
I don't like porn.
Well, I think but
So,
you're almost a 40-year-old man like I am, man. I mean, the sex drive is. The guy's in his prime. The guy, Kev, if you're still watching this, you're literally in the prime of your life. And you say, what do I do? Okay, I play Doom all day. It doesn't matter. I'm 40. I'm a 40-year-old man. My life is kind of over, man. You're in your prime.
No, I don't agree with that. 40-year-old, no.
Yeah, okay, not fully over, but I mean, the guy's in his prime, and he spends his days watching Reform Stoic streams. I mean,
you shouldn't do that. No.
That is complete and utter dork maxing, man. It's like, oh man,
like
that's
everything in
sad.
life, it's balance. Like, you can play video games, it's fine. You can even watch streams, but as long as you're not doing it all the time.
He's doing it all the time.
Like,
that is how much of a dork maxer the guy is, man. Just taking dork maxing to new levels, man. It's like new levels of dork maxing, man. It's fucking insane.
Like everything in life, it's all about balance. I mean, if you spend all day, every day watching porn, that's just as bad, if not worse, to be honest, than playing video games all day.
Yeah, but not watching porn. What if you're out there, You're fucking not. Oh, you completed the level. Nice one.
Yeah.
Let's forget this now, man. This is too much. Not watching porn. What about if you're out there making the porn? Like whore maxer, man. That is just mog maxing to the extreme.
I mean, that's on your own. Some people want to do. I wouldn't want to do that though. Make porn, to be honest. It's just it doesn't interest me. I don't mind like whore maxing. Like I'd love to just go Southeast. You know what I want to do? Southeast Asia, Pattaya, and then just live it up, degeneracy, whatever, right? But I wouldn't get with ladyboys or anything. But the thing is, I wouldn't want to like make porn. It's just that don't interest me. I'm not interested in like putting videos of me having sex on the internet.
Alright, that's fine, but I mean, let's be honest, you don't want to be this fucking 24-year-old dork maxer either, man. Who are you fooling, man?
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying I am, but I'm just saying that's why I said it's balance.
Oh, and he's coming now with his alt.
Like...
He's got some alts now in the chat. Anyway, should we watch? I mean, here's a perfect opportunity now to react to Todd.
Okay.
Should we do it? Alright.
Yeah, sure. I'll come out again then.
Alright.
So we did a couple of levels.
Uh,
I'll bring the stream up so I can see the chat.
yeah. Right.
Dane, did you block him? I don't think so. I don't think you blocked
The guy's a fucking schizo, man. Try not.
True.
Don't take him too seriously.
No, I know. I'll give him respect for coming on because he could have been like, some people don't have like the balls to even like come in on.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Alright, ready?
One where you, it's the feuds.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn down the.
Yeah, I'll mute the Discord so I can hear.
It's the feuds, Jacob Shield. It's the feuds. We're on to you, Jake. So Reform Stoic. I had a couple people clip some of your streams talking about me. There's one where you really want to fight me. You want to kick my ass, and you go into detail about that. There's another where you're usually just calling me a fed. And there's one where you're calling me ugly. And it's one where you're getting really angry because I keep shit posting about you on IP2. Well, yeah. Yeah, Jake, like I know I made some videos of, about you in the past, like kind of relating with you. But that was before I really delved into your history. Recently I watched all of Pimpin' Pat's videos and some of like Ray 3 and some other random ones out there, and like, wow, you're Yeah, boy, Jake, like, you're in, like, that Cyrax tier of lolcow. Just like an irredeemable piece of shit. If you weren't so boring, just doing, like, the most just dreadfully boring 12-hour streams every day, like, you'd probably be in that tier of lolcow. You can maybe make some money doing it, probably. Unfortunately, you're not now. Not that you need to. Because you got mommy and daddy paying all the bills. But, yeah, I shitpost on IP2 and I mention you because, well, you're a piece of shit. And I enjoy laughing at you, so. It is what it is. You're a piece of crap and you know it. So anyway, Mr. Shields, if you want to come here and fight me, again, you even mentioned Blue Skies Media, like it's the same thing like I told him. My address is out there. I know at least a few of like the schizzos in your chat know where I live. You can come here. I don't hide it. I'm not going to come out right here and just say it, but you're more than welcome to come here and fight me, Jake. If you want to, you're more than welcome to. I will warn you though, one, I'm 6'4" and you're like 5'4". So if you try fighting me, I'm just gonna reach out my long arm and grab your little golf ball, weirdly shaped head. I'll just grab you by the head and you'll just be swinging away, doing your little boxing punches like you already do every day in your apartment. You just angrily punch away at the air. Pretending it's, I don't know, feds, me, I don't know, Blade. Is it like the kids in high school who bullied you? You mention every single fucking day because you can't let go of the past. So yeah, I'll just reach out, grab you by your weirdly shaped head. You'll just swing away punching. You can even take your shirt off. You can flex your titty like you're Hulk Hogan. It's so fucking funny when you do. You're just like this flabby little man when you're acting like you're fucking Hulk Hogan.
It's true, like, he does do that a lot. He poses. It's hilarious. Like Reform Stoic, sometimes he takes his top off when he's working out and he poses at the camera. He's like, yeah, bitch, yeah. It's fucking hilarious.
You seriously think you're in great shape? Anyway, you're more than welcome to come here and fight me. Like, I'm not a skilled fighter, but I have some Krav Maga history, so if you want to go, you're more than welcome to do so. Now, note that you have to come here to fight. I'm not traveling to Kodiak. First off, Nate Ferris and all the guys there, like, they're already keeping tabs on you up there in Alaska. I don't need to go up there. And obviously, I'm not paying a penny to go see you. You got to come here to Buffalo, New York, and you got daddy and mommy's money. You got all this money to go on OnlyFans and all the other stupid shit you do. Daddy's paying you for, got daddy's apartment that you live in for free, and you got all this money, you can come here and fight me. Now, if you do come here and fight me, there's also a very high probability you're going to get arrested. It's like I have more Blue Skies Media, another angry little manlet. You come here and fight me, like, I have the autism pass. I live in disabled housing. And there's a police station, like, about 500 yards away over there. If you come and fight me, you're very likely going to get arrested. But in your case, Jake, that'll be a positive. Because then they give you a mental evaluation and you'd go into loony bin like you deserve. You really need to go there. And why don't you want to go there again? That's where you lost your virginity, right, Jake? You got me hyperventilating, Shields. Okay. So, does it sound good? You can come here, you can fight me, you can get arrested, and you can throw it in the loony bin, and you can go have sex again. Sound good? Sounds good to me. Well, the real talk, Mrs. Shields, Jake's mom, and the 0% chance you're watching this, you really gotta consider putting Jake, in involuntary hold. Again, dude, he's online. He's like fucking with people all the time. You know, he's driving around in Kodiak. You know, I'm sure with like you or your husband's car or your truck that, you know, probably your truck and you're paying the insurance. And he's driving around like harassing random old people in Kodiak. It's just a matter of time before little Jakey like fucks the wrong person, and he's gonna get put in involuntary hold. So, Mrs. Shields, I'm sure you know as well. You know even more than I do. Yeah, you gotta get the dude some mental help. He's gotta be locked up in a mental facility. He really needs it. So, so anyway, Jake, whatever. Like I'm gonna still be posting on IP2 and laughing at you because, well, you're a retarded faggot and you're an irredeemable piece of shit. And I just enjoy laughing at you. I don't watch your streams though because they're really boring. You know? I mean, sometimes like at night I'll just put on like some Pip and Pat videos and. They're funny as hell, dude. So anyway, Jake, fuck you and bye. More than welcome to join me for a battle if you want to do it. Be a man, don't be a little bitch boy, Jake. Hey, yo. No, we're going to fail to do this yet again. So...
Anyone there? Is anyone there? Oh, good. What did you think? Funny, huh?
Yeah, it was funny that.
He did do a little response as well, but I don't know if he might have taken it down by now. Do you want to watch the response?
Yeah, sure. Put it on. Let's see what he said.
Alright. Let's have a look. Oh look, he's live. Should we see what he's saying? Whoops.
He may be ranting about Todd.
Possibly. Oh, he's ranting. He's ranting. He's having a meltdown every night. See, this is what happens to Dork Maxes, guys. It's not a happy ending. It's not pretty. And it's not something to aspire to. Coping...
Oh, like how the cat's just sitting there, like he's heard it all 1,000 times before.
Yeah, that cat... I mean, to be honest, that cat must be having a great life. Just non-stop entertainment, basically. Oh.
Hello, Moto.
How's it going? I'm just kind of... Yeah, how are you?
What were you gonna say?
I'm kind of in the middle of a stream here.
Can they hear me?
Yeah? Yeah? Hello? Well, I guess that's the end of that. Bill, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. You didn't hear that, did you?
Hear what?
I got a phone call there.
Well, I'm listening to it now on the stream.
Oh, I see.
It's delayed.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you believe this
What's that
guy...
all about?
What, the telephone call that I got?
Yeah.
My friend called me.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, can you believe... So he streams almost every day, right? He streams about 5 or 6 times a week. And more than half of his streams is just him ranting, just angrily ranting again about the same things again, and he's been doing it for the last year.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
like
Was it, I think in 2021 I caught a couple of his streams, just have interest. And yeah, he just rants. That's what he does.
But he never... even if you try like do what I did, just be like try to give him some helpful advice. Be like, bro, don't do that. That's not working out for you. Like, forget about that. Do this. Bam! Instant ban.
I can't even remember what I said. I think I disagreed.
Such a
with something
cope, but
said,
it's
I
like
just got banned.
I mean, what is gonna be the end game for a guy like this? It's not gonna be a pretty one. I'll tell you that.
I guess maybe he knows he's gonna get an inheritance or something, so he doesn't care.
Oh, he was ranting about that the other day as well. He was saying he might not get that much of an inheritance. He said he will get one, but he said he will get one. You're right. So that's just fucking scummy in effect, isn't that? That's scummy. Just sit and wait for inheritance. But he said He said his dad said to him, "Oh, now that I'm old and weak, I want to spend a lot of money on myself." And he went, you know how he went mad at his mum? He went mad at his dad as well. He's like, "Fuck you, dad. That money's for me," or some shit. It's like, this guy is scum. This guy is a fucking scumbag, man. It's like, Jesus.
Yeah,
he should get into fighting. He needs to go into fucking MMA because so many guys just want to see him take a beat down, man.
Yeah, it's like, you gotta remember, of course it's not gonna be that common, but some of these guys that maybe have no motivation to push on, it could be because they've got like a nest egg, so their family has money or something. Some people have a trust fund, or some people could be expecting a decent inheritance. So then they have the luxury of just not doing anything because they know they've got that safety blanket. Whereas if you have nothing, and unless you've reached a point where you don't care if you just be homeless or something, there's going to be that fear of being homeless or very hard up is going to push you into something, right? But some of these guys that are kind of like coasting, drifting, because they become lazy because they know that, well, I'm okay, I'm going to get inheritance later when I'm older, I might have a trust fund, my family has money, so I don't have to do much because I'm going to get it given to me anyway.
But, yeah, like that episode of Friends.
Yeah. Like that.
He is like, yeah, people like, you're right. There's that episode of Friends where they talked about it. Chandler called it the fear. They were like, well, I feel so lethargic, you know, I feel like can't be bothered to do anything. It's like, yeah, you need the fear. So you need to stop the security taken away from you, to put the fire in your heart, to get forward and, you know, get out there and get it.
That's one of the problems of modernity, if you want to go into that. The reason why men, quote unquote, have become weaker is because we don't face adversity that much, and most of us do live kind of like mediocre but comfortable lives, and we lack meaning, we lack purpose, which is why I understand some people will go into religion, because to be honest, materialism doesn't really give you a purpose, and if you're not rich enough to live the high life, the high roller life, then we'll all just live in this kind of mediocre existence. Like, we don't have hardship, we don't have it hard like people had in the past, but at the same time, we're not aspiring to be. It's like the quote from Fight Club, isn't it, where they say, I'm trying to remember the exact quote, but it's like,
yeah, that's a good quote.
And don't forget, this was in the late 90s.
Yeah, fucking brilliant, man.
We were brought up to believe one day we'd all become movie stars, rock stars.
Yeah, true.
Something else, he says.
Yeah.
But we're slowly realising we won't.
Yeah, and we're very mad.
Yeah.
That is him, you're right. That is Jake Shields, exactly. That's so good. That's fucking brilliant, man.
The quotes from Fight Club when he's in that speech, you know, Brad Pitt at the time, it stands even today, and that was made in 1999.
No, that was...
That would have been done in 98, so this has been going on a long time, that men have... I mean, I can even remember some of it now. It's like, we're the men of middle history. We have no Great War, there's no Great Depression. Our lives are our Great Depression, right? And it's just, what it still applies today, and that was
that's brilliant, man, that you remember
25 years ago.
Yeah.
So whereas people, like the youngsters, might say, well, you know, but you got to remember that this sort of problem of modernity was actually already happening at the turn of millennium. It's not just something that popped up in, say, the last 5-10 years. Now, of course, it's probably got, you could argue, well, it's accelerated more, it's got worse, sure. But it started a long while ago.
No, absolutely.
It just goes back to what I'm saying, that actually if you have things too comfortable, it does breed this sort of mediocrity and lack of purpose.
Yeah.
that, okay, you don't want to be like fighting for your life and like that, but at the same time, it's almost like mentally that's easier to accept because you're not thinking about anything. You're not thinking deeply. You're just literally in survival mode. You're like full of adrenaline. You're like, oh, okay, I need to do this. But when you have that luxury of, I don't need to fight for food. I'm comfortable. I've got a roof over my head. I've got some luxuries and copes or whatever you want to say. I get plenty of food or whatever. I don't have to do that. But then that lack of purpose to get to the next step,
the
whatever
fear,
that may be for you, is out of your reach because, especially these days, because it's a little harder to move up economically, right? So there is a problem with finding purpose.
It's like what I told,
religious, you know?
It's like what I told you last week about what I read some Inkwell write in a post. He literally wrote like, look, I know it sounds fucking crazy, but I'm at the stage where I would actually want to wake up you've seen the film Saw, right? I told you about this last time.
Yeah.
He said, I'm at the point where I would actually like to wake up and be in a Saw trap. Because what the guy in Saw, the villain in Saw, what he said, it applies to me. What he said about like, look, I make these sick traps to once again allow you to feel alive. You know, if you really feel alive, you will escape, you know.
So what you're saying, Ice Cat, is if you be with a trap, you will feel more alive.
Not a trap, a Saw trap. You know the film Saw? Oh yeah, nice joke. Yeah,
I'm just joking, man.
But I mean, similar kind of thing, right?
Yeah, it's because, again, you don't appreciate... It's like the saying, so you don't appreciate what you had till it's gone. And
I mean, that guy must have been... I think someone like Kev TV, I don't know, Jake Shields is just too fucking egotistical to ever feel like that way. But someone like Kev TV...
I'm familiar with Jake Shields.
Jake Shields is Reformed Stoic, that's his real name.
Oh, okay, so I don't know. Sure.
Yeah, we know his name. But someone like Kev TV, you know, he may get to that stage and he'll think, I want to fucking be in a Saw trap. And that must be some insane stage to be in. Anyway, should we react? So, like, I'll find the... He did react to Todd.
Yeah,
let me find it.
Play it.
Alright. Yeah, look, he's even training. He's training for his big fight. That's so awesome, man.
Well, what I want to know is would it actually happen and not be like...
No, it's not going to happen because...
like Blue Skies Media.
Yeah, no, it will never. It's never going to happen.
Bottled it.
Never going to happen, man.
Yeah, it's just internet beef.
Well, Jake Shields said if it was official, he'd do it, but it's like, it's never going to be official, man.
Fair play to Todd, though, not backing down. I gave Todd a lot of respect over the Blue Skies. I said Todd won that spat. Because it was Blue Skies giving it all, and then when Todd's like, come on then, come fight me, drop the addy, Blue Skies was coming up with all these excuses.
Oh, here we go. This is it. Right.
Okay, I'll mute it again then.
I'm all Todd talks about, bro. He used to have a channel, but now I'm all he fucking talks about. He's triggered, bro. I exposed his little Fed operation. I think these Feds have some sort of a rule, dude. Like, as soon as I call them out as Feds, they have to, like, shut it down. Dead Doomer disappeared. They all disappear after I call them Feds. There's some sort of a Fed rule that once they get exposed, they have to fucking shut it down. And then they get really pissed off. Man, I got, like, scratchy shit in my throat. Yeah, he's not the innocent victim, dude. Like, as soon as I fucking expose these people, they explode, they talk a bunch of shit, and then they disappear. He already changed his name. He used to be Todd Thundercock, now he's Grotesque Subhuman, bro. They're forced to change their names after I expose them. Man. Yep, Southern Israelites obsessed with me. Todd's obsessed with me. A lot of obsession, guys. Free advertisement, if you ask me. And it's crazy. Like, okay, so Who's in Todd's audience? A bunch of fucking black-pilled zombies. When you guys are all demoralized and black-pilled, like, 90% of his channel is just everybody feeling sorry for themselves, and, oh, it's so over, and then at any minute he wants, he can be like, hey, my fellow black-pillars, there's this guy, Reformed Stoic, oh, he's so horrible, get him! And you're like a bunch of fucking black-pill zombies who just do whatever your master tells you. I'll never get laid, destroy Reformed Stoic, like... You guys are proving my point, dude. you're just continuously proving my point, bro.
That's what I don't like about Jake, right? He incel shames.
Oh man.
But he is an inkwell.
All because I just like had some fucking lonely times in life.
Catch him off guard, he'll admit
These
it.
fucking black pillars make me sick at this point.
He's hypocritical, man. He's hypocritical.
Hey Todd, get a haircut, go to the gym, be your fucking self, and like try harder, dude. And I will do the same. But you probably have a fucking wife, dude, because I don't think you really are who you say you are at all. What it probably is, like, he really is a black pillar, but he has some sort of a deal. He cut some sort of a fucking deal for his benefits. Oh, I love Jenna Twitch's cat. Smear, smear. Yo, I need to start using dandruff shampoo on my beard. Like, my beard has got some pretty serious dandruff. Beard hype. Itchy dandruff beard. What up, Steve? We chuddy. I haven't really watched her, but yeah, I remember her. You're either with me or you're with Todd, bro. Simple as that. I'm definitely very clearly able to see, like, artificial discussion these days, so Todd people aren't gonna last here, bro. Rick used to speak very highly of Todd. We're breaking through, chuds. Yeah, you never seen it before, huh? Yeah, I've seen that one. I don't plan on watching that again anytime soon. Yeah, she talks about Israel a lot of Israel stuff. Paying for that promotion wasn't really... Nobody's fucking liking or commenting on the video. It's just like a... my shock. But you seemed so genuine. But you seemed like such a fucking genuine viewer, dude. Wow, what a shock. Let's hear the defense.
I'm not talking about, like, fighting and stuff. I don't know when
I'm genuine. And? You're genuine, and? Why are you genuine?
Damn it.
I can see everything you think I don't see. It's sad. I wish I had a more genuine audience. Fucking IP2 fed bullshit, dude. I've said it a million times at this point. IP2 is a containment. Better. That's a little bit sketch. I didn't want to make anybody a managing moderator. So there's a section approved users, maybe. But yeah, I don't need a managing moderator. Back when I had drama with Warhammer, but now Warhammer's cool. When he shows up, I'll just make him a regular mod again. Reggie, come here, Reggie. Friends, and then they act like they're gang stalkers again. I just about think like my entire channel is just surrounded by fucking IP2 feds, and friend. Very first time I ever reacted to a Todd Thundercock video, I was like, this guy's a fed. And people were like, no, dude, no, bro, no way, I think he's real, dude. And like, I always thought he was a fed. And now everybody who said he wasn't a fed is like, okay, well, yeah, I mean, I always thought he was a fed, dude. Plausible deniability, and I just need to grow my channel at all costs, bro. The channel needs to grow, so.
You're never gonna grow your channel, bro. I'm
just gonna see what I can do.
Other video towards reform stubbing.
There's a.
Oh no.
Naps yesterday, and I took a nap on the couch after I ate.
Oh, for God's sake, I lost it.
Hanging.
The fuck?
Seems like it's because of my.
Oh, fuck this. Maybe it was at the beginning. Oh shit.
Like. Much. Glory to God in the highest. Man, I just can't. Kick his ass any single way he wants it, bro.
Yeah, this is it, man. This is it.
Bro, he's barely even fucking alive anymore. He's probably on, like, survival fucking meds and shit. Alright, I'm banning Todd. I'm banning Todd's name in chat, bro. I'm not gonna deal with this bullshit anymore. If IPT wants to set up some sort of an event, I'd fight Todd however he wants. We can do MMA, we can do boxing, we can do wrestling, we can do kickboxing. I'll fight him in any fucking way he wants, dude. I would kick his ass any single way he wants it, bro. We can do bare knuckle, MMA, kickboxing, boxing, wrestling. It really doesn't matter to me. Fucking Greco-Roman wrestling. I would fuck Todd up. Easy. Easy, but ultimately, I think his channel doesn't really have anywhere to go, and my channel's fucking branching out. So I don't want to fucking hear about this skinny incel anymore, dude.
Skinny?
At the end of the day, it all started with him grifting off of fucking me. I made the video why men don't want to work anymore. He responded to it. I don't want to hear about that shit anymore, dude. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. One Sonic, man, we were friends.
Well, that's that, man. That's that. That's good stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was funny.
That was pretty funny.
That was funny to watch.
So what are your thoughts on the whole sit?
Well, you know, the beef. I did agree with before I forget, I did agree with one thing from Stoic said when he said about like Todd's channel, where he said there's a bunch of people over there feeling sorry for themselves and that, because that is what I think as well, like that community, and that's what I don't like. That's why I don't go on Todd's channel. I don't watch Todd's content, because Todd himself is like that sort of rotterism, doomerism, to just feel sorry for yourself, complain and give up. So credit where it's due, he is right on that point. But yeah, of course, you know.
But he tries to shit on other inkwells, and he is a massive inkwell himself. He even brought out a massive inkwell video.
True.
Let's go back.
He is still, but it doesn't mean that he can't be right on things. He may be in a bad situation himself, but what he's saying there is true. Like, you know, you can be guilty of something, but you can at least recognize it in other people.
This video right here, I advise people to download this video. I'm not sure I've been able to yet, but this video is titled "Why I'm Angry and Can't Let Go the Past." 9-minute video is him ranting on for 9 minutes about how he's a massive incel and he's miserable and he hates it, you know. And then he goes and tries and shits on other inkwells. I don't think that's cool, man. I don't think so.
You could say he's being a hypocrite, sure. He's being a hypocrite, but still what he's saying is true. Like, what he said is true, but he's being a hypocrite because he's kind of guilty of it himself. Yeah, I agree with that. But, you know, there is an issue with Todd's content as well. What it is that they both have issues, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, you're like choosing between, what's it they say, you know, you're choosing between two bad outcomes, right? You can argue over which is worse, but they're both bad, aren't they, in their own ways? So, you know. But yeah, the whole fight talk's funny, of course. It brings back memories of when it was Blue Skies Media doing it. Yeah. Would it happen? Nah, of course not. It's just internet shit talk, right?
Kev
But people
TV.
enjoy it. People like drama.
Yeah, Kev TV's back, and he said, "You're dork larping as a Chad. Just stop it. It's cringe." I don't
You're a
think.
Chad. No, I know what you're doing, nice cat.
He says I'm larping as a Chad.
You're going for the K-pop look, right? Dyeing your hair.
I suppose
Most
so.
Korean guys have that hair colour.
Oh yeah.
Japs.
Yeah. Well, that's me, you know.
You just need to look a bit more Asian. Have more successful women.
Maybe, yeah. Be like your mate.
Yeah.
He looks like the kind of guy that's dyed his hair as well.
He did. He's had highlights and blonde.
Yeah.
Possibly. I think he has now. I think when
Probably.
it was blonde, wasn't it?
I think so, something like that. I'm not surprised. He also says,
he can be a bit feminine. In his
well, that's the perfect.
expression.
I'm not surprised at all. Those are the types getting the women today. I mean, that's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
But he's also Kev TV also says you'll sell your soul to get a girl. I'm not sure I would. I mean, if it was an amazing girl, you might have
I guess
a
he's
point.
asking you, because I definitely wouldn't.
And Bill
do have
definitely
an element
wouldn't.
of-
But
Sorry?
yeah, Bill, you're right. You definitely wouldn't. But if it was a really awesome girl, who knows?
I wouldn't. No,
I know you
me,
wouldn't,
no,
but
'cause, you know, like I have no sympathy, right? You know that. You know that's true, right?
Awesome.
We've talked off stream and that. So
Yeah.
I'm like one of the least simpiest guys you'll find. So no,
Yeah.
you could argue actually there's still an element of MGTOW in me, I guess.
Wow.
Even though I know MGTOW's a joke,
That's
but
old school.
no, what I mean is there's parts of MGTOW I still agree with. Like there is a price that a woman's not worth for it. It is better to walk away. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. Like I'm not someone who's like pussy at all costs. No, and I am prepared to walk away from a woman. And yeah, if it means not having anything, so be it. You know, I'm not willing to like just simp out and lose like dignity. I'm not like desperate to get a woman.
Kev
That's the
TV
difference
says,
between me and a lot of other men. You know, even someone like Hormax, I'm not gonna rail on him, but who cares if he gets offended right at this point? But people from that stream, they come across as very desperate. I'll be honest. Like they're desperate for women. That's not really.
Yeah, inkwells.
In my eyes, that's not androcentric. That's like just too addicted to it.
Those guys just need to do a bit of a hormaxing, get it out of their system, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. But then the problem is it's because he's on compounds. You know, if you're on compounds, you're going to be like a hound dog, right? A sex fiend. You're just going to. That's the thing. It's because he's messed up. You know, his libido's through the roof.
Oh yeah.
But normal people, like who aren't taking that, and they're not going to be that way. You know, some people can be like sex addicts, right? But it's rare. But the problem is the reason, and this is why you have to disagree with him on certain points, because he doesn't realise that he's thinking from his point of view. He's taken all this gear, and of course it's messed up his libido to be skyrocketing that. So he thinks differently. But then when he sees men that maybe aren't so like desperate to get laid or aren't so horny all the time, he's like, oh, you must be something wrong with you. And he forgets, well, no, it's just because they're not on gear, they've not taken trend. That really makes you a sexual animal, right? That's what he forgets. And I know in his ideal world, everyone would be injecting trend, I guess, but I don't know, it's just bizarre.
I think the guy is made to be. He's destined to become an adult actor, man, and fucking fair play to him, man.
But the thing is, and again, it's funny how I critique, because some I still like him, but there is things you can point out here, like Andrew Center, but his streams are pretty much dork match. A lot of dork, not him himself, I wouldn't say, but others on his stream, which why I don't go on it, are, you'd have to say, dork maxers. And
well, he entertains the Dorkmaxers, I guess. That's part of his show.
Yes, he's an entertainer for the Dorkmax, but the problem is if he wants to truly live an androcentric lifestyle, again, I don't know his financial situation, but he would be ideal. Yeah, in Pattaya, he talks about it. Go somewhere like that and do it. Because there's guys doing it. Like I say, that guy, Brit Abroad.
Well, he's in, as far as the
Brit Abroad,
yeah.
Well, let
But-
me give an example. Dumb Brit Abroad. He's a 30-year-old white guy from Brent. He quit his job. He saved us some money. Quit his job and that, and he's just been live streaming Pattaya. And he's great content because he actually talks to the girls. He gets the girls back to his room. He pushes the boundaries of what you can show on YouTube, and he is showing you what it's like, right? And he's interested in the girls. He's talking dirty, whatever, you know. So he's doing it. He's living an androcentric lifestyle, right? He's mean.
Okay, yeah, I mean, what you're saying is true. You have a point.
To the guys that Hallmax does.
Yeah, but as far as the USA goes, at least Hallmax is in the best place. There's the Las Vegas. Because Las Vegas, it's Nevada, it's legal, everything goes in Las Vegas, man.
No, Hallmax says it's a terrible place. It's one of the worst places in America. He said that's what people get wrong.
But
He's lived in Vegas for years.
It's the only place it's legal, though.
But it's not legal actually in the city of Las Vegas.
Oh, really?
You have to go outside.
That's fucked up.
It's extortionate rates, he said, because it's like a tourist trap.
That's alright. Fucking hell, so it's reverse.
You have to be like a baller.
Reverse
rich
like,
guy to
man.
get.
Fuck.
Yeah, so that's why he says it's terrible. I mean, in general, it sounds like pay for play is bad in most of America, but because it's very overpriced, maybe because it's like very illegal, I don't know. But that's why like he was interested maybe going to Tijuana, you know, Mexico, or Pattaya. He loves Pattaya, Thailand, which I'd say Pattaya is the best place to go if you want a Hallmax. You know, as long as you're attracted to Southeast Asian women, then yeah, and he would love ladyboys, right? So for him, to do what he wants to, you can even get cheap gear over there. A lot of bodybuilders go over there, right? So he could get his roid stuff cheap over there in Thailand. You know, that's what a lot of guys, juice heads, they do that.
Yeah.
You can train in the gym, so there's a bodybuilding community there. So to me, but it just seems, I think he hasn't got the finances. He says he doesn't have much money, so I guess if you don't have money, you can't go. But to me, that's if like his content, I'll be honest, is getting stale. What he needs to do is and I've mentioned in his chat before. I said, look, you could do really well as like a live streamer in a place like Thailand because he has the personality for it. If he just became like a live streamer in a place like Thailand, you know, he could spend like a month or two over there, try however he can do that with finances, if he can get it together, I think he'd be a success. I really do. Because he has a very entertaining personality, but the problem is his content's got stale. It's boring. People he has on his streams are boring. But if he did real life streaming, because there's guys who make good money and they have bland as fuck personalities, but people just enjoy seeing the right red light district. Can you imagine someone with Hallmax's outgoing personality in, you know, as long as you don't get in too much trouble, I guess, in Thai? It would do great, but the problem is, you know, if he never goes there, never gonna do it. Right? That's the trouble.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Yeah, we'll see what happens to him. Going back to Todd and Reform Stoic, man. What did you think about when Reform Stoic was like, let's do this, you know, I'll take any match, you know, any match.
I don't think it will happen because we saw that.
But do you think he's being serious? Because there is no way. Reform Stoic, I believe, is 5'7" or 5'8", maximum 5'8", I think. There's no way he could take Todd in a wrestling match. Maybe in some little bit, like you said, a sort of a.
Rey Mysterio. You don't know that? Do you know that he's Rey Mysterio wrestler? WWE.
Yeah. How tall is he?
Well, he was a midget, 5'6", 5'7". Actually, I'll Google it because it's deceiving because a lot of wrestlers are very tall, right? So he looks short, but he might not be. He's not.
If you're going, I mean, Todd is not in the best shape, but he's big.
168 centimeters. What's that? 5'6".
If you were going to take Todd down, you'd have to do it and you were some little guy, you'd have to do it in a striking match, right? I don't know how much you know about fighting.
I mean, all I'd say is, but Todd's not a fighter. He doesn't know how to fight.
True, he's not a fighter, but
to be honest,
as a big guy, if you were fucking grappling with the guy, he has the advantage.
I'd say it's just more the mindset if you're a fighter. Because if like Todd, not being funny, but some people can be tall, but they just like freeze up in the fight. They're just not fighters. So then the small guy that's willing to fight will get the better hand. If he knows, you only need to know a little bit.
Yeah, but not wrestling, man. Maybe in a MMA.
Well,
maybe in a kickboxing or a boxing. I think Stoic might have a chance in a boxing match.
Because,
but
who knows? This is like putting two people who've probably never had a fight before.
No, Reform. Reform Stoic said he's been in fights, and I believe him because I don't believe he said shit like he used to take down big guys all the time. I don't believe that. He's probably fought guys his own size and maybe won once or twice.
Stories Blue Sky's media used to come out when he used to say, "I did all these fights," and I never believed it.
No, I didn't believe him all the time, but I did believe him sometimes. I mean, there's always
if he really was such a tough guy, he would have gone and met Todd. He wouldn't have backed
Nah,
out.
not over internet drama. That's just unless the guy really pissed him off. But no, he doesn't have time to be doing that.
Yeah, that's
shit.
what I'm saying. Like a lot of them, it's just hot air, right? It's not worth analysing. It's just you laugh at it, and that's it. But yeah,
fair enough.
At least it's genuine because the problem with YouTube is even when it comes to that, a lot of the beefs are artificial. They're done deliberately. The guys don't even dislike each other. They're like it's agreed, and they'll say shit videos and then respond to each other. So I'm gonna fight you, this and that, and it's done just to get views. At least this is legit. They don't like each other, but a lot of bigger YouTubers, they create artificial dramas, right? Because again, people like to see.
I've heard about that. I think rappers used to do that as well.
Yeah, it's a good way to.
It's a good way to create drama,
interest in your content to get.
For sure.
To get
their
attention.
Alright, moving away from that. Kev TV says you'll do anything to get a girl that has been with 60 guys, lol lol lol. And then Sex Addict came in and said, I don't mind a girl that's been with 60 guys. And then Kev TV said you don't mind getting cheated on either. So Sex Addict again is that androcentric or is that gynocentric or what? I mean, if you just gotta hit it and quit it, man, does body count really matter?
Yeah,
probably
sure,
not,
he
man.
needs to specify. So do you mean
I mean,
just
end of the day,
or do you want something more serious?
End of the day, it's still better than being a fucking 24-year-old virgin. And Kev TV can't say anything. At that point, Kev TV is already just fucking takes the L, man. Just.
Can I play devil's advocate here? So
you can.
Okay, so yeah, I understand what your argument is. You're saying something's better than nothing, but can we define where there's a line where it is not worth having? Because, for example, we'll just stick with
ugly.
women, right? But yeah, I'm saying what level of ugliness or fatness is it? Or skankiness? Where is it? Nah, it's not worth it. Because everyone's going to have a different bar. That's the problem, right? Some people might be like, well, I don't want to be with a skank who's been with 60 odd guys. To me, that's disgusting. So, and I would feel sick after being with her. The same way a guy who's been with an obese woman, right? So there is an argument either way because it all depends on your personal view. Because if you have very low standards, and you're like, well, I like any woman. So then if a guy turns a woman down, you're like, why are you turning her down? Getting her is better than nothing. But you're failing to realise that for that guy, it's like eating a shit sandwich. Yeah, I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat a turd sandwich. Right?
Yeah, like that bit in.
That's the counter argument. Yeah.
I know what you mean. Like that bit in Full Metal Jacket. It's like.
It is a bit stupid to argue because everyone has different standards.
Yeah, you're right.
So,
it's an AWOL situation.
You're kind of projecting your own standards onto other people, but you have to realise that they think differently. Well, we're all guilty of it because you're always going to be biased to your own viewpoint. But
speaking of,
but the main thing is if you're being genuine, because of course some people might laugh. They might be like, "Oh yeah, I would never get one," but then really they would. But there's no way of knowing.
Speaking of projecting here, Kev TV says it's better to be a virgin because I don't want to die like you. Lol lol lol. I mean that is some projection right there, boyo. Who said anything about wanting to die, man? It sounds like you're crying out for help at this point, It's like, bro, we're trying to help you, man, but just like Reform, your hero Reform Stoic, we're trying to help you, and you're coming back at us with hate. So it's like, help us, help you. You know, it's like, you know, help yourself, and help will come, I guess. Like the Jesus thing, I guess.
But Kev TV might be in a better position to be like a Rotterdammer, right? Because, I mean, he can correct me if I'm wrong, but because it might be just bullshit that I heard, like people talk about on YouTube, but they often say like the benefit system in Denmark, I believe it was Denmark, or was it Norway? This one I'm not totally. I know
that's probably why he's in Denmark. I mean, the guy
have good like need bucks, like unemployment benefit. I believe, unless it was just like some propaganda at the time, that it's very generous. Because they pay like a lot of taxes, like because it's a bit of more of a socialist country. So if you don't have work, you get like a decent amount, right? Like as much as like a job, basically. Again.
Well, that's probably why he's there. Yeah. I mean, to me, his accent sounded like a curry accent.
It's like their prisons. Do you remember the guy Varg?
No, I don't.
Again, he was Norwegian. Though. Remember? Varg Wildbill.
Oh yeah, the death metal singer.
Death metal singer that then
yeah, awesome guy, man.
And then he was doing, you could say, like more far right.
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah,
right. You know, a lot of his content's good, to be honest. But
his best video was the one where he shot all over MGTOW. That was the best.
But like it's often said that their prison system, like it's a luxury. Like people, when you go into the prisons, it's really nice.
Yeah.
You know, again, it's like that's what I mean. Like you're kind of very softly treated there, albeit if you work, you pay a lot of tax. I think it's like 50% tax. It's a lot. So they have a lot of funding and a small population size to do that. And they generally have a low crime rate, albeit the crime rate's going up because of the migrants. But yeah.
Fair enough.
But Scandinavian people, it's very low crime rate. They're like Japan, I guess, in that respect. Although I don't know who's lower.
Really, that's interesting. I don't know if that's still going on.
Scandinavian people, they're low crime societies, which is
but
why
Sweden,
like,
Sweden
prison system is very relaxed, but it's going to change because of the migrants.
It's going to change big time in Sweden. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, although some of it's overblown. I know, like from like a lot of it was, you know, like the alt-right. They were like the right wingers, like political talkers. There was a lot about Sweden being, it's collapsing, especially from Americans. But actually, a lot of natives really say, yeah, there is bad areas, but it is a bit overblown. It's not as bad as it's made out to be. Again, probably America is worse. Like Britain probably is worse. France definitely is worse because France has over 10% are Muslim, and their immigrant population is higher than that. They got a lot. When you want to talk about demographics, France is one that often gets under-talked about. France is very bad. They are in a bad situation with that. It's arguably worse than here, and it's probably worse than America, I'd say, in some ways, because they have a very large Muslim population. Like the Muslim population in America is nowhere near 10%. Nowhere near. So, of course, it depends what you deem the worst part of the demographic change. Whether you think Muslims are okay, but if better to like have 10% Muslims and say like a higher percent of non-whites, it depends what you prioritize, I guess. Which is a very hard question because what's going to be worse for the society as a whole? It's like really getting bogged down with the political talks because I don't think anyone knows for sure, and obviously
kind of lost my interest. Do you want to do anything else tonight then? Or?
Yeah. Sorry?
Yeah, I kind of lost my interest, man. Sorry. Do you want to do anything else tonight, or maybe read the chat or whatever? Or I don't know, man.
There's not much. Well, it's Kev TV's.
I know, being annoying. Just coping, just lashing out. That inkwell rage, is coming out strong tonight, man. But I know I've been there, man. So that's why I can't hate the guy, because I've been there myself, man. It's not nice.
I've been there where I really hated like women for a year or two.
Yeah.
My MGTOW days, my early red pill rage.
Yeah, red pill rage or whatever.
Yeah.
And let's be clear, it's not. To be honest, it's more black pill rage, isn't it? Because
yeah, that's probably what I didn't have. I didn't have black pill rage
Oh,
because
really?
it's different. Like I wasn't like hate men. I'd hate women.
okay,
Yeah, the black pill rage tends to be more hating men.
black pill rage
I think
was
it's
hate
just
every.
hate everyone.
Yeah, exactly, just hate.
No, I didn't. I've never had black pill rage. Maybe I was falling into nihilism with the black pill, which is a common thing, or like a bit like you could say depression in a way, which is why I could recognise the signs and be like, yeah, you're taking away all hope, and then you feel bad. Man, that's why I say the black pill is harmful to men's mental state. You gotta it's like having alcohol, right? You gotta have it in moderation. I've had some of it, but if you have too much of it, it's definitely harmful to you if you're consuming it a lot. And there was a period when I first got into it, obviously I was like, you would binge watch a bit more, because this is, but then, yeah, it definitely had a negative effect after a while. I could notice it, and then that's why I was like, yeah, is this really helping me? No, not really. So, yeah, you can spend your life doing much more positive thing, better, more helpful. And this is why my message now more is to once you learn some of the basic premises of it, you don't really need to keep rewatching it. And it's like if you have a traumatic event, yeah, you may want to process that event, but you don't want to keep reminding yourself every day of it, because that's not going to be healthy for your mindset, and it's going to keep you in like a box. You're never going to be able to
Not good, man.
progress further in your life. You're going to be stuck in, like Groundhog Day. You're living the
Yeah.
same day again, and I think like a lot of these guys, they're just drifting. Days become weeks, become months, become years. But, there was something I did want to do. Is I want to say the quote from Fight Club, because I got it here now, so I can quote it properly. So it is.
You say the quote from
Middle chill.
You say the quote from Fight Club, and then I'll say the quote about Groundhog Day.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Okay. So it's, we're the middle children of history, man. No
Yeah.
purpose or place. We have no Great War, no Great Depression.
Mm-hmm.
Our Great War is a spiritual war. Our Great Depression is our lives. We've all been raised on television to believe that one day we'd all be millionaires and movie gods and rock stars, but we won't. We're slowly learning that fact, and we're very, very pissed off.
Yeah, I remember that bit. That was a great bit. That was that was him, the narrator, saying that. That was really good, man.
No, it wasn't. It was Tyler Durden.
Was it Tyler Durden? Was it not Norton?
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Brad Pitt. It was
It
Brad
was
Pitt.
Brad Pitt. Oh, you're right. I thought that was Edward Norton that said that.
Wonder if they'll even know what hit them.
That's interesting, man.
And there was one other quote I'll say before you say the Groundhog one.
Yeah.
It's different. It's different. It might be more towards MGTOW, to be honest, but let me get it. That's right. It's this short one. We're a generation of men raised by women. I'm wondering if another woman is really the answer we need.
Was that Groundhog Day? I mean, was that Fight Club?
No, Tyler Durden Fight Club.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that bit.
It's an interesting one, right? Because that is
Yeah, but it was Tyler Durden with the woman, man. Oh yeah, I kind of remember it now. That was before. That was when they first get to know her.
No, he says it. I believe it's in the bathtub with the other guy. After I think he was healing his wounds or something from the fight. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's just what it is well, I guess it's more of a MGTOW. It is or anti-sim, to not place your value.
Yeah, but Tyler Durden is the one that gets the woman, man. So it's kind of hypocritical, right? He's kind of mogging the other guy. I guess he's smart because he's fucking. A lot of MGTOWs do that, by the way. They fucking. It's a psychological thing. They're like, no, don't go after the women, and then inside they're like, yep. So I got more chance with the women now. Cause...
No. I think. Well,
yeah, but no. But he does go with the women.
Well, let me explain, because I think you're missing the point. What he's saying is is that he doesn't treat the woman well, right? And he's
That's
just
true.
fucking her. It's like, fuck buddy. I think this goes against the whole love relationship settle down. That's what it's against. So he's saying, don't place pussy on a pedestal, right? You can bang a pussy, you can fuck a whore, you can treat her like shit. Fine, have your desires, but he's saying we don't need women. So if a woman comes along, yeah, you fuck her. And then he was like that. He wasn't lovey-dovey with the woman. So that's what it is.
Yeah,
So
but he was
he's
still,
going-
and like the other one wanted the woman, man. He didn't help the other one get the woman. But then again, it was all a schizo dream, so whatever.
Well, what do you mean? They're the same person anyway.
No, yeah, exactly. It's true. It's true.
It's just different personalities.
I know,
But
but
the point is that his personality would be more towards the simp.
yeah, you're right.
Edward Norton's character, right? Whereas Tyler Durden was the stereotypical pump and dump alpha Chad, right? So his attitude is like, we don't need women. Sure, I'm gonna fuck a bitch if I can get one, but like, we
Biatch.
don't need them, right?
Yeah,
That's the
yes.
point he's saying. He's saying, it's like bros before hoes. That sort of
Oh.
mindset, right? Of course, they still like sex and still would do it. It's not like saying, oh, you need to like be chaste on not be, was it in celibate or volcel, should I say? But it's just, I guess it's like not placing your value based off of a woman, because a lot of fight clubs, because some of it's anti-capitalism, right? And it's anti, I guess, some of the traditional viewpoints. That's why I think it's harping on the fact of to not feel like you need to fall in love. It might be anti-natalism, it might be against LGBTQ, I don't know, I'm speculating, but when I'm looking at some of these quotes, they're all against like the financial system and things you were told to believe. Some of it's true though, some of it, there is some good quotes, some of it might come across a bit like commie, when they're like, because that's what they do in the movie, don't they? They blow up all the credit card, isn't it the banks? The credit cards at the end, they go after the institutions.
Yeah, that's what they do.
That have
Yeah.
all the financial records because they want to bring down the system, and that's it. They want to reset all the people's. I think, unless I get Chris off me, their finances,
Okay.
right? They want to like equalize things. That's a bit of a communist thing, right? So there's a few things because you've got to remember again, it's Hollywood. It's going to be messages in the movies, and it can't be too based, although in those days you probably could get away with it more, imagine, but you could.
Well, some of those 90s films were based, so.
Yeah, and again, some of these movies are open to interpretations, like The Matrix, right? The funny thing is with the manosphere that pushed the Matrix, back in the day with the red pill, when it was just red pill, blue pill, none of these other pills, and because they're the two main pills, red pill and blue pill, and it was all based off the Morpheus theme in the Matrix, obviously, as everyone knows. But the irony is that people, especially right wingers, who would use it more as a base thing, when Matrix was written and it's been largely quoted now, and there's more credit to this theory that it was based off transgenderism. Matrix, a lot of it's about transgenderism.
What? Yeah, I know they're trannies, the makers.
They're trannies. They're saying that Matrix, a lot of it's about becoming someone else. I've heard that, like, and I don't know if it is, but you got to remember that it's the people who wrote it.
Yeah, they are trannies. Yeah. Did you watch the new Matrix? Was it called Matrix Revolutions? The new one.
No.
You didn't watch it?
No.
I thought it was really good. I thought it was good, man.
The reason why I didn't, because I don't tend to like movies these days, because I don't like the zeitgeist that we're in.
Yeah.
Movies are all made with the bullshit, like political correctness or political agendas they're pushing. So
yeah, I mean that could be true, but I thought it was good.
A great movie, but I just
most people didn't think so. Most people didn't like it, but I thought it was a good film. Yeah, bullshit.
That's what puts me off, because it's like I think it's going to be bad because it's like the era we're in, and the last Matrix before that wasn't that great.
No, it wasn't. It was kind of lame. It was better than that one, I think. I'm about
the first one. When the first one came out, that was great.
The first one was good. The second one was good. The third one wasn't that good, but the fourth one was good, in my opinion. And not many people think the fourth one was good, but I thought it was good.
Yeah, I didn't like the third one. The second one.
No, I didn't either. The second one was pretty good. Yeah, the first one was really good. Yeah.
Because it's just new, the novelty of the first movie always stands out. But yeah, that's alright. I say, when I was a teenager, I'd play like a Matrix game that was really good. Video game.
Oh yeah.
I think it was called like Enter the Matrix. Not very original title, is it? Yeah, so what was the quote you were going to say? You said you had a Groundhog Day quote.
It's Groundhog Day. Groundhog years. 2 sticks of dynamite fucking my ears. It's like a rap quote.
Okay. No, not a philosophical quote then.
No, but it is kind of philosophical, right? Because, like, the guy's been in Groundhog Day for Groundhog years, so now, to end it all, he's just gonna have 2 sticks of dynamite fucking his ears. As in, he puts a gun to his head. Why? Because it's fun to be dead. That's another good one. Bullshit.
Yeah.
That's one less thing to
Damn
worry
it.
about.
Oh,
So-
this one. I'm looking at some of the quotes. This is funny. What do you think about this one? Self-improvement is masturbation. Tyler Durden.
Well, it depends what self-improvement it is.
Well, I can speculate because there was a scene I can remember, because I watched the film quite a few times. I used to love it when I was young. When they were on the subway train, and there was a picture of an underwear model. I don't know if it's Calvin Klein or whatever, and abs and that. And he goes, I can't remember. It's like, oh, what do you think of that or something? Like everyone goes, well, it's just self-masturbation. Like look down on it.
Yeah, but
Just
guys-
self-masturbate, like not to do it.
a lot of guys. I know you're a no-fap guy, but a lot of guys need to do it, you know, or else.
Oh no, I still do it occasionally. I just
really?
don't.
Okay. Don't know.
I can't survive it. I just don't try not to do it too often. You know, just try to have discipline.
Nice.
Not to be
Semi-no-fap.
Not to be like, you know. But some of that I think is just age. I think
Jesus
it's
Christ,
just
I'm doing
easier now
terrible.
because I'm older. Like my libido's not as high as it was in my 20s, obviously. So, and I think not. It's because I don't watch porn. Porn makes you want to do it more, obviously. So it becomes a habit. I think a lot of time when I was doing it in my 20s, it was a habit.
Oh yeah.
I even had I think a girl like she
Right.
like sent an email to me like something to do with like porn addiction. I was like the
You
bad
don't-
effects of porn addiction. She sent me like a scientific article. I was like, so
Oh.
she obviously thought I was watching porn too much. So I don't know. I mean, I was never like crazy bad. I watched into it all the time, but I guess she just some girls don't even like it if you watch porn, right? In my
Yeah,
experience.
true.
Even though it's relatively, most people do. But no, I feel better for not watching it, to be honest. And it is like a habit. The reason why it's a habit is an addiction, because I don't have any urges to watch it now. So it's an addiction. It is actually addiction. I realise that because when I stopped, I had a lot of like feelings of like, you know, when you're giving up something, like to relapse, like, oh yeah, I really want to watch porn, but I stayed strong, didn't do it. Now I don't have any feelings. I don't even have a desire to watch it.
That's pretty good.
So
Man.
it's definitely an addiction. So when there is people like scientific stuff about like porn effects on the brain, I think there is truth to that, because I've definitely experienced it myself. Like watching porn and stopping it, there's been a definite difference in my psyche as a result, and it does seem like an addiction because you get those withdrawal effects, and then when you've been off it long enough, like a drug, you don't feel the need to go back on it. So yeah, I think porn is addictive. So those people say, oh, porn's no. I think porn's a bad
No,
thing.
it's definitely damaging.
There's something why I would fundamentally disagree with on Hormax, like, you know, who loves porn. I don't have a good impression of porn.
Yeah.
So I am more right wing in that sense, in that sense, that against porn. I'd probably ban it if I could. I know that seems extreme to people, but I just think it has more negatives than positives. Definitely, it's not a good thing. And I do think there's, you know, the conspiracy theories of like they're using it as like population control. I do think there's part of that. It's either population control or it's just they know when you want. This will go into the incel stuff, right? They know that it's a way to channel guys' sexual frustration or energy, right? Give them porn, so that keeps men content. But it could also be it's going to lower men, less men will get with women as a result.
And
what I mean is because
Oh,
because men are more content. Like there is going to be men who just like because when they're jacking off more, they're going to be less likely to pursue women
That's
with the
true.
same amount of
Yeah.
perseverance as if they were more horny and didn't have access to porn. Now, some guys still will do it, pursue women, but there is going to be some guys that maybe are more satisfied, and that's the tipping point between them putting enough work in or like effort to get a woman, or just like then only putting in minimal effort, and then as a result that doesn't work, and they end up just being on their own and jerking up to porn all the time. And then they just video games, do their job, or maybe they're neat, I don't know. So yeah, I do think it's bad.
Yeah, I understand your point. I kind of agree. It's definitely to keep men as cogs,
Yeah, I definitely think there is that's why, because you gotta remember, like, why do people in power, like, look at all the things that get demonized today. We live in a very era where a lot of things aren't deemed okay, but yet porn is like pushed, promoted. Like the lockdowns and that, weren't it? Like Pornhub offered like
I remember that. That was fucking dodgy.
subscriptions. So it's
That
like
was messed
the
up.
people in charge, the elites, whoever you want to say the elites are. I'm not saying who they are, but whatever you define, there's clearly people who run society, right? I think everyone can agree with that. There's people who are right at the top, really powerful, wealthy people. The direction that they want the human race to go often dictates certain policies and events that we'll see that unilaterally tend to happen in the developed world. And this is why we see universally birth rates dropping, even like in Asia, Japan. I was surprised, Thailand has a tiny birth rate. When I'm talking about demographics
Really?
there. Yeah.
That's interesting.
But it does, search up, Thailand has one of the lowest.
Oh crap.
It's really low.
Ooh.
So that's one that needs to be looked into more, because don't forget, they're Buddhist, they're not Christian and that, right? They're Buddhist.
You would have thought they'd have a good one.
They have never been occupied. They're one of the only Asian countries that has never been occupied by a foreign power. So you can't say, well, they've got the cultural influence. They are strictly Asian. They're not like Philippines, which is a mismatch of a lot of things. They are strictly Asian, and like I said, not been occupied. So they have some crossover, like some Chinese and I think Cambodian and Laos and nearby countries, but not, like I said, not to the extent most countries have. Yeah, they also have this demographic issue of not having children. So why is it? We can't say, well, it's the anti-white or it's the Western propaganda, because this is Thailand now. But they are experiencing the same problem. And we can't even say it's purely economic, like Japan, because we say, well, Japan is a very high-state society, it's the effects of modernity, Japan is very developed, and that's why they're having those problems. Thailand isn't like that. There's a lot of very poor people in Thailand. Thailand is more developed than Philippines, because Philippines is very underdeveloped, very third worldly, but Thailand is like I think it still is a third world country. It's almost in the middle, right, between the first world and the third world. So it's not a first world country. It doesn't have a lot of people living in comfort and modernity. Yes, they're all connected to the internet. Yes, online. It has obviously a lot of thriving sex tourism, right? There's a lot of prostitution in Thailand, and it's very deemed normal. But that is an interesting one. That why are they not having children? What's the reason behind it?
It's interesting.
Because for the Western countries, we can all say, well, it's the Western agenda. Like I talked about, you could say it's like the effects of porn, biblical and stuff like that. There's many agendas in the West. We don't have to go into them, but most people kind of know that in these spheres, right? And Japan is different, but Japan, we can still say, well, it's a rich country. They're very developed. It's the effects of technology, modernity, the way they're living.
But Thailand isn't Thailand not advanced as well? It's getting there, maybe.
No. Sorry, say as who?
It's kind of, it's not fully advanced, but it's still quite advanced, I thought, nowadays.
I don't know where it officially stands.
Maybe kind of.
Right. Okay, so I've just googled it to find out. Thailand is still categorised as a third world country.
Oh, I see. Right.
But it's probably realistically in the middle. Because, like I say, it's the infrastructure is far superior to the Philippines. The Philippines is a true true third world country, right? But it's nowhere near to the level of, say, like South Korea or Japan or the richer parts of China. They are like first world, right? So it definitely is lower, and it's going to be lower than most European countries. But you also, like I say, the interesting thing is, like it says here, it's never been colonized by the West, and as far as I know, I remember someone saying in history before, it's never been invaded and had its sovereignty lost. So it's always remained Thai in its history. So you would have to explain the phenomenon of why a birth rate's dropping there. What is driving that goal? You know, is it just purely is contraception? Women go on a pill? Is it because, like, I don't know. Don't forget, porn's illegal. I think in Thailand, porn is illegal. Gambling's illegal. They legalized weed recently.
Oh really? Oh yeah, I think I heard.
Yeah,
I think I heard.
Because you know, because obviously I want to go this year. Like, there's a lot of I've been following it this year, like the vloggers, because I didn't bother the year two before because I was depressed from the lockdowns. Like, when's it ever? That was my black pity moment. Oh, Geo Maxing's over, but especially because I didn't want to get the jab right. So I was worried that I'd be forever banned from traveling, and I was prepared because I was never getting the jab. But thankfully, that seems to have gone away, and things are getting back to normal, or have got back to normal mainly. So I noticed that these weed cafes is the new thing in Pattaya and Thailand.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
You can get edibles, and it's completely legal. Apparently, it's not meant to be. I mean, I don't know. I've never smoked it, but some people say like it's not of the quality as you'll get in other countries. But yeah, it's completely legal. So that's funny that. But there is also talk that they may start building casinos in it. I don't know when this is going to be.
Oh yeah, right.
That they may. I mean, I would love that. So that's the good thing about Philippines. They have casinos, right? But that they might just legalize gambling. They might relax their view on it. But when it comes to porn, it's illegal there.
Oh shit.
So and you know the funny thing is, and that prostitution is meant to strictly be illegal as well in Thailand. That's a real funny one, isn't it? It's illegal.
That's really
more
funny.
illegal than it is in our country. Yeah,
that's
it's
crazy.
Widespread. Like,
that's interesting.
Police just turn a blind eye to it.
Yeah, they call them bar girls.
Yeah, well, a lot of times it's because
that's
they're backhanders. You've got to remember, corruption is very rife in that part of the world. Like, bribing police officers is seen as like a normal thing. Like, it's not. You got to remember, like, you got to grease the palms, as they say.
Yeah.
So a business, if you owned a bar, say you want to open up a bar in Pattaya, you would have your bar manager. You would employ the girls to work there. But the thing is, you would have to pay bribes occasionally to the police. If you don't, they raid, because there has been places that do get raided in Pattaya, like a bar will randomly get raided by police, and it's often says because they haven't paid like their quote unquote protection money, their extortion money. It's like the mafia. You know, if you pay your money, then they'll leave you alone. If you don't pay your fee, we're going to investigate and see what we can. It's the same if you ride a motorbike, right? If you're a foreigner, police will always call you over to check your license. It's really have to be careful if you drive by there, and if you don't wear a helmet. If it's a Thai person, they may not be wearing a helmet, but they'll let them go. They'll check, and then if you do it wrong, then a lot of the time, because there's been like live streams who've done this, they'll offer money to the police officer, and the police officer say, okay, go. But if you don't, then they'll take you to the station, and it'll be more hassle. So yeah. Yeah, you have to be careful. So I never had, fortunately, anything bad like that happen to me in the Philippines, but because I was with Filipinos, I think that helped. But if you're on your own, as like a solo person, then you do have to be careful. You have to be street smart. But yeah, no, it's just something to think about. Like, there's a lot of time, you know, especially with Dashboard now, they go on about, you know, people not having children, but then you go explain, well, what about Thailand? Why is that happening?
I don't know.
So when people give certain prescriptions, as well, this is the reason why. But you're like, okay, but we need that. We then have to explain why is it happening.
Well, what is a country that is having? Because Dashboard, I think Dashboard now believes nowhere, literally nowhere in the world is
Well, I mean, am I there personally? Is Dashboard there personally? No, neither of us are. But people who report it, obviously, that's completely not true. And the population's booming is Africa, obviously. African countries have the biggest birth rates. If I just Google it now, or I'll just put countries with the highest birth rate. Okay, countries with highest birth rate. Okay? And there is still places where it's happening a lot. Okay, right. Okay, I've got it here, but I just want to understand what they mean with the measure. So, because they've got numbers here. So, how do they define it like this? Because you know the standard one where it's like 1 point something or 2 point, but they've done it a weird way. They've done it per 1,000 people. We don't know. We want it. Alright, so it's the fertility rate, yeah, isn't it? That's the one, right? So birth rate by country. Right, so I got it here. So I guess, I don't know, do they have the UK so I can tell that it's the right one? Because the UK, it's what, is it about 1 or something now, or is it? What's the UK? No, it's 1.63. Okay,
it's
so
very
it's the
low.
fertility rate.
I know that one.
Fertility rate's the one I want to look at. I just need to know what measure it is I'm comparing.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
now we can look at this.
Can do anything.
So let me say the top one then. So the highest fertility rate in the world is a country called Niger.
Oh yeah, Niger, I know, yeah.
6.82. So I believe that, you know, that means a woman is having on average 6.8 kids. And you got sorry, that's not the highest fertility, that's the highest, well, it's still Niger, because it was birth rate, pure, but Niger, so second is Angola, 5.83, then Congo, 5.63,
Oh, are you joking?
Mali, 5.53, Chad,
Ridiculous.
it's 5.46,
Yeah, African countries.
5.4 Uganda, 5.3, South Sudan, these are all, notice the trend, African countries, I believe, 5.3, Somalia, 5.1, Burundi, 5, Guinea, 4.8, Mozambique, 4.8, Liberia, 4.8, Guinea, 4.7, Afghanistan, so we're not in Africa now, 4.6, Nigeria, 4.6, Sudan, Zambia, Cameroon, all similar, Tanzania, Republic of Congo, Burkina Faso, Senegal, Equatorial Guinea, Togo, East Timor, Central Africa, Ethiopia, Guinea, Zimbabwe, Sierra Leone. Again, it's all African countries. Some of the islands, again, like blacks, you know, Africans. Afghanistan, Pakistan's here, 3.4. But yeah, you got some Middle Eastern countries like Iraq, Libya. No, that's not Libya. Libya, it's a different country. Egypt, 2.8. Philippines, 2.78. I'm just scrolling down to see. I mean, you got Guatemala, so that's Central America, right? 2.6. Israel, 2.56.
Yeah. Oh really? Oh, okay. So that's pretty high.
Yeah. Again, you know, it's where, you know.
Yeah, but I know Israel. I know
Israel's doing fine.
I know Israeli. They are dating out as well, so it's kind of like. Did you see that old?
No, hold on. Yeah, but no, because this isn't Ashkenazi. This is Israel.
I know.
So they won't be dating out because
They are. No, look it up.
It's an ethno state.
No. They're dating out. Trust me.
Yeah, but who are they dating? Because Israel is strictly an ethno state, right?
They could have converts or something. Seriously, it's all in the news, Israeli news and shit. So they kind of. Do you remember that?
Are you talking about Jews? No, I think you're talking about Jews who live in Europe and America.
No, it's Israel. You can look it up on Google, man.
Okay, so what should I type? Israel.
Mixed race marriages, Israel.
Mixed race marriages, Israel. Okay, I'm just not searching.
Oh,
I don't know, like for sure, or I know that.
Well, it's like I don't know if they did it, if this is true, but it's like Dashboard said. I mean, if they have engineered all this, they kind of fallen on their own sword, as to speak. I don't know if it was that was always their plan. They wanted to drag everyone else down with them, but I don't know, man. I'm trying to find one move One move can
I don't
save
think
me.
it's having that much because look, in 2022,
But
Israel's, I don't know.
there's all these articles saying it's happening more than ever before. So it's like...
Passed the law. Yeah, well, look at their laws. They passed the law barring Palestinians who marry Israelis.
No, Palestine. It may not be Palestinians, but it may be others, you know.
Yeah, but they're the nearby country, so obviously they're going to have the most interactions.
No, seriously, there's all these articles.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you're living in Israel,
Oh, Jesus
like,
Christ.
for example, when you live in Britain, you could marry like a black person, or you can marry an Indian, like you can mix, right? Because they're here. But people who are living in Israel, they're not going to get with a Japanese man because there is none. That's what I'm saying. So who's it going to be? Palestinians. And who
Search
else?
again. It's happening. I know it's happening.
Is it Syrians?
I know it's happening more than ever because I've seen the articles. So, ooh.
Yeah, but you can't show it. If you show it, I could just see it.
Well, I don't have time to show it. That's the thing. So,
Alright,
give me some time. I'll show it after this. Can you do me a really big favour?
See, it says. So I've got another one. Israel renews racist marriage law. I mean, Israel's a very ethno-state. This is why people say they're hypocrites, right? Because they're very strict on that. And that's what I've always. That's why I would like to see, because it goes against what other people say. But I think there's only one thing here I've seen: marriage patterns among Jews of mixed ancestry in Europe. It says increases in ethnic and racial intermarriage in immigrant countries have led to growing proportions of persons of mixed ancestry and backgrounds. So again, what I'm saying is Jews that live outside of Israel are intermarrying. So then, if they then do come back to Israel, that is going to have people with more mixed ancestries, right? But people who live in Israel, no.
Fuck.
These are the Ashkenazis.
Can you do me a huge favour? I promise I'll find it afterwards.
Yeah.
Can you look up Tekken Heihachi, what his armor move is? Oh,
Armor
fuck's sake, yeah. I've forgotten what it is, I need it.
Tekken
Ah, fuck.
6.
No, it's Tekken 7.
Tekken 7, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Armor move.
Yep.
Armor move.
Oh, it doesn't matter, I don't need it anyway. It's really silly, I should keep these notes here. That guy was like, I'm gonna fucking win
It's
quick.
like an important move, I guess. Oh, I got it here.
What was it?
But it's so it's notation. It's well, it's got D/F plus 1 plus 2.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's interesting. I
That
didn't,
means, yeah.
let me have a quick.
I guess that means down
Forward 1 plus 2. That's
1,
down forward
2.
both punches.
Yeah.
Let me have a quick look.
Hitbox mid, block frames minus 14, minus 13 if you really want to get geeky about it.
Yeah, it's not particularly good
That's what
move,
some
but
people do, don't they? Like, I didn't realise it before. Like, some people, when they get like really nerdy on the video games, sorry, on the fighting games, same with Mortal Kombat,
Yeah.
because you can see like the frame, like how long it takes for the move to hit, and so you can you know you can use certain moves to interrupt, meaning that your punch or kick will hit before their move. Right, so like if you can sense they're going, say for like
I know,
high kick, you can interrupt because the animation's quicker.
Yeah, that would have
I
really
think
helped
that
me.
would
Yeah,
really-
yeah. It's not a
Yeah,
particularly good
people-
move, but against a player like I was just playing, it would.
Well, it's high level, isn't it? It's high level guys that are looking for that slight edge. Most people
I don't know.
aren't going to be like.
but-
Most people aren't going to be good enough.
The armor move is used when the other player is too aggressive. You have to use what's called an armor move in Tekken 7.
Does it make you invulnerable?
It makes you invulnerable for the beginning
Yeah,
part. Yeah.
I remember that because obviously I played some of Tekken 7. I did the campaign, didn't I? So.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
Alright.
wasn't familiar with those moves because that's like a new thing. I didn't know
Yeah,
what
it is.
you meant
Yeah.
to do with it. You know,
Yeah,
like you're meant to like get hit and then you charge and then you.
Yeah, by the way, Tekken 8, they're saying Tekken 8 is not looking too good, man. It's been really simple. You mate, I don't know if you'll even like it, but it's been really dumbed down. I think Tekken 7 is going to be popular for a long time. It's going to be
Well,
kind of a
I
classic.
suppose
you know.
my question would be: is it going more back to Tekken 3 and 4 because they were my favourites?
I'm not sure about that. Maybe we'll have to wait and see, but
So they weren't that complex. They were quite. simple.
they were not. You're right, but
So maybe they've gone more back back to old school. Well, that's a good thing, man.
It's a possibility. But you were pretty good at Tekken 5. I remember. We played Tekken 5 the other night, and you were pretty good at it.
It's probably because, you know, it's only one different from 4, right? So I imagine it had some of the similar elements. But, like, Tekken 7, there was a lot of, like, new stuff when I played it that I wasn't familiar with, because I didn't play 6, and, yeah, I didn't play 5, but...
You're right, the first Google hit, Israel renews racist marriage law.
Yeah, that's what I said, yeah.
But I think I saw an article, even despite that law, it's happening more and more and more.
The reason why I was like very surprised because like everyone, it's like kind of, well, to me anyway, the content it's common knowledge that this is why like a lot of
I think they have to pass it because it's happening more and more and more though. Let me find the article. Let me find it.
They're a very ethnocentric country, arguably one of the most in the world.
But I mean, the Dashboard did a great podcast about it. I know they're pushing. You know, everyone blames it on them. You know, they're pushing this mixing agenda, but it's kind of they themselves have become victims to it. So it's like they've kind of fallen on their own sword in a way. You know.
Yeah, but
not to the extent.
Israel's health.
No, it is. That's why they had to pass that law because it's happening more and more in Israel.
But they've had these laws a lot. Yeah, but do you not know that controversially in the past they would actually sterilize Palestinians, right? Like,
I found it. I found it for you.
I mean, I don't know how true it is, but like.
No, I know, but like, get this, right?
Because I think Israel got in trouble for it.
Get this. This is why they had passed that law in 2020. So this article is from 2014. Interfaith marriage is on the rise in Israel and why it's a problem. As many as 1 in 10 Israeli marriages are now interfaith. The non-Jewish partner is subjected to second-class treatment. And 1 in 10, that's a lot, man. Let me send you the article.
Yeah, sure.
You can tell me what you think about it. Yeah. What do you think about what I just said, anyway?
Well, I've not read it.
All right, here you go. I sent it.
You're asking me for the conclusion before I've seen it.
All right, there you go.
Yes, I mean that's I recognise it's a Jewish paper, isn't it? Right, so okay, so it's interfaith isn't obviously ethnicity, but I imagine it is.
Yeah.
Because
it's almost.
I mean, I'll read it because it's not always, is it? Because then that goes back to the argument of, well, Jews aren't. It's a faith and it's an.
I know, but do you not think if they are also falling victim to this agenda? Because they're not. They have the internet there. They're not like Korea where they like block the internet, man.
Well, we can say when it comes to birth rates, they're not. They're one of the high countries for birth rates. In fact, actually, Israel's birth rate's gone up. You can search that. It's gone up over the years.
is their death is because they're involved in a lot of war and stuff? Is their death rate also high?
But I don't think that's the reason why. Because they've always had trouble there, so it must be something else that's changed it. It's not like there's a ceasefire with Palestine now. If anything, it might be getting worse there.
So that's why. So if a high death rate is going to mean high birth rate.
Yeah, but they don't have a high death rate. They're not having an ongoing war there. Search for the birth rate in Ukraine right now. You won't find that's gone up, has it? So
I predict it would have gone up. That's my prediction.
I don't think that makes any sense. Because also, I don't know in like war times if the birth rate actually goes up. I don't know if that's even a thing. Because it could be the opposite in my mind. Because you're at war, like there's a lot of uncertainty, instability. When there's like instability and uncertain times, you find the birth rate goes down. This is why, like, when a country suffers like an economic collapse, the birth rate tends to go down, it doesn't go up. So it just goes counter to what logically things normally happen. So if anything, it should be the opposite. It should go down. This is why, like, again, this is why it's a field day for the alt-right, because they can just look at Israel as being like the contradiction to everything that like a lot of people praise when like people
but they're marrying out more than ever, man. Look at the article I sent you, man.
I
don't think they'd be that happy, man, because there's footage of the women. The women are marrying out. The Dashboard doesn't have to worry because it's happening there, you know. And the guy they married, some African guy, is like getting he's like properly getting assaulted on the street and shit. So it's like they are not immune. I mean, if it was them, you know, they are not immune to their own machinations. So it's like, are they nihilists? Are they fucking crazy nihilists and shit? I don't know.
Oh, okay. So it's not as much you gotta say, because look, this way you have to see the definition. So, right, okay, so yeah, it says 5 to 10% of Israeli couples are intermarried, and saying the person disadvantaged. But look, let me read this. In some mixed marriages, like their wife, so they're of different religions. That's why it's saying it's interfaith.
Yeah.
But more than not, so you would think, oh yeah, but that means like it could be with like a Muslim, a Christian, it could be like a different race of like an atheist, which okay, fair point. But let me read this, because look, it explains it. Often not, however, an interfaith marriage in Israel means that at least one spouse is defined by the interior ministry as without religion. This is the case for more than, it's like 325,000
So atheistic
that had been since the 1990s, but who fit the definition of Jewish under the law of return. So they are Jews, but not according to the halakha Jewish religious law. So what it is, it's just these people being defined as not Jewish, but they are Jewish. So because it says under law of return, anyone with at least one Jewish grandparent or Jewish spouse is eligible to immigrate to Israel. Again, that's what I'm saying. It's blood related. You have to be like part Jew at least to go to Israel and receive automatic citizenships. According to religious law, a Jew is defined as anyone with a Jewish mother. So there we go. So these people are Jewish, but they're just not practicing Judaism. That's what it is. So they're not like.
I don't know, man. I've seen the footage.
Like Africans, like we see in the West.
No, one of them. It's a massive footage on the internet.
This article's not saying that. What this article's saying is that the state is defining these people as without religion.
So you believe
they're Jewish.
You believe Israel.
This is what this article's saying.
You believe Israel is completely immune to like social conditioning.
Just explained is not. Because you painted a very different scenario when you say.
Well, I don't know what.
But what they're saying is these people are actually Jewish, though. It's just they're not defined as according to halakha Jewish religious law, so they don't fit the definition of a Jewish religious law. So they're not religiously Jewish, but they're still ethnically Jewish. So we're not. This is completely different. If it was a case of, look, these people are marrying Koreans, these people are marrying Africans, these people are marrying.
One of them did marry an African.
Like Irish,
you know there are black Jews though, but I mean what you're saying is like can even be spun my way again, because I didn't know this before. I've seen black Jews and I'm like, holy shit. They're fucking true, black Jews.
But the thing is, they would not be ethnically Jews.
No, they were marrying Jews and shit. They were in Israel.
Yeah, just because you marry a Jew doesn't mean you're ethnic.
Yeah, but so you agree they're not immune to like the social engineering. They're not immune to it.
Because they would be the people that are like that.
They're following their own example.
No, because what this people is saying, because that scenario you give me, they're Jewish because of, like, say they're practicing Judaism, so they're Jewish from the religious side, but maybe not ethnicity, because obviously, they can only be sort of part Jew because they're black, right? Like, Jewish don't tend to be black unless they're like half.
Yeah, I was surprised to see it, but I saw like I met a Jew and it was like I thought was like
this is saying
Indian or Arabic or something. It's like no, I'm Jewish. She said. It's like Jesus, you're very dark Jew.
You can convert. I believe you can convert to Judaism and not be ethnically Jewish, right?
I don't know about it, but I don't believe they're immune to.
But you can't come to Israel. That's the point. You have to be ethnically Jewish. Now,
I don't know much about that.
This is what this paper. Yeah, this is what this is. Well, I do know about it because I've listened to talking.
Yeah, but you say you know, but you've never. I doubt you've ever visited Israel. So.
But literally, even the paper you've given me just now backs up what I'm saying. So
because
if you don't believe me, search it. It doesn't take long. Do you have to be ethnically? To have citizenship in Israel, do you have to be ethnically or part ethnically Jewish? Yes, you do, because it even says in this article you listened to me. Normally, it's if you have a Jewish mother. Like Hallmax is the classic example. Has a Jewish mother. He could go to Israel whenever he wants. This is how it is.
To live there? You mean?
This is why. Yes, because you have to be a citizenship to go there. That's what I'm saying. They are the definition of an ethno-citizen. This is why the alt-right's talking point, normally we're in arguments with leftists or whatever, their go-to is always, well, why can't we have a white ethnos there? Israel exists, and you have to be like ethnically Jewish, so you have to have like bloodline, and they test you. They check your family history. You have to prove it, or you can't do it. And if you do, you're allowed in. It doesn't even matter if you're like Christian or Muslim. If you can prove that you're ethnically Jewish, you have like a Jewish family history, and you're fine to come in.
There's a picture there here. The mother's Chinese. So.
Yeah, one picture. I mean, I'm sure there's obviously, you're like saying, well, there's the exception to the rule. Yes, there's exceptions to everything.
But I think I don't think you really believe. I really don't. I think you don't believe that they're immune to social engineering. I feel they have fallen on their sword a little bit. I mean, would you agree with that?
Would you agree? Do you agree the lowering birth rates due to the social engineering, or not?
I'm not sure about that one, to be honest. I don't think I'd give an answer.
Because if you don't think it is, then it doesn't matter that Jewish has an increasing birth rate.
Yeah.
If you believe that it is, then they obviously.
Well, like you said, you
agree, but it's far less than the West.
You brought up Thailand, and that is a big thorn in that theory, man.
Yeah, I agree, and that's why I was interested in it, because I said, look, everyone would have to investigate this. But what we can say is that Israel is one of the only developed countries.
I know, yeah, it's impressive. But
so why is that? So again, we'd have to look at Israel. We'd have to look at Thailand. Why are these things happening? Why is it? Because it is strange. But of course, what we can say, if you say like birth rate's a good thing, it's like it's worrying in Japan, and it could be worrying for Thailand, right? And it's obviously people worry about it in the West. Israel's doing well. If we're going by birth rate, Israel's thriving. In that sense, and that's when like people who are critical of like those, the Jewish people, like that they're Israel's doing well, and of course they're seizing more land that they're not meant to do, right? You look at the old, I've seen it before when Israel was founded, like the agreed plan of how big Israel is going to be, and don't forget a lot of Jews are very critical of Israel as well. There is some that do agree that what Israel's done is terrible, and like. Look at how much land they've seized. There's like another, you can look at the map now, how Israel's grown. And I fully understand why the Palestinians, I never knew before, like why, I was always brought up to believe that Israel's were the good guys, like the Palestinians were like, just crazy Muslims, whatever.
That's weird. Who brought you up to believe that? That's weird.
I guess maybe it was the media and stuff at the time. There was always that image that I got that, it was like...
Yeah, I mean, I suppose so, yeah.
But when I learned about the history, I learned of the Balfour Agreement, how Israel was established during World War I. The Jews basically said to the British, we'll get America in the war to fight Germany, so you can win the war against Germany, because it was at a stalemate between Britain and the Allied powers in Germany, and the Austro-Hungarian Empire at the time. We'll bring America into the war, because America had no interest in the war. Get them in, and then you can win the war against Germany. And don't forget, a lot of the Jews were actually financially on the German side in World War I. They completely swapped sides. They were like, okay, we'll back you, but we want Israel. We want to establish our homeland, because it didn't exist at that point. On this land where Palestine was, as our holy homeland, to establish the home for the Jews. We need your security. We need your army to obviously secure the area and make sure the Palestinians don't attack us, allow us to build up everything. So the British agreed, and then the Jewish people in Europe at the time, because there was a lot of Jews in Germany, they pulled the finances, started doing more anti-propaganda, anti-war, the old German empire, like the Imperial Empire, like started to do that more, and started to say, oh, this war isn't good, and a lot of the Jewish powerful Jews were like, okay, we'll back like more Britain, we'll talk to America. They got America into the war because they had a lot of influence, and that's how. And that's all you can search on Wikipedia. This is just from Wikipedia. This isn't some like far old private thing. Maybe I can't remember. Maybe like the German propaganda bit, maybe like that. But it was definitely true that the Jews, these certain power brokers that were in the Jewish community, were actually back in Germany. They were okay with the Germans, and they obviously naturally kind of pulled their backing, from what I read, I believe, and they definitely brought America into the war. It was an agreement. It's called the Balfour Agreement. So it's Balefor, and that's why America got into the war. And it's why I guess they beat Germany, because it wasn't going anywhere in the war. And it's also why, because I was led to believe through school. I can't remember if the teacher told us directly, but I always thought, you have to be careful saying this, I always thought the H was the reason why Israel was founded. Like, as you know, like, oh, they were so hard done by, let's give them Israel. No, this was, and I know I wasn't the only one, other people who haven't looked at history much. It's the Balfour Agreement, so it was during World War I, Israel. So by World War II, Israel was already there. You know, this all happened way before, leading up to it.
Yeah,
so
well,
yeah. Interesting because that was all founded then, right? But you know what I'm saying is that a lot of people look at Israel and be like, look, they basically stole that land. They stole that land.
Yeah, but then you can say like loads of people stole land in history, man. That's just how history works. So, I mean, I really don't put too much importance in.
Yeah, but what do we get with like all the anti-white stuff and
I don't know. I don't think there is that much anti-white. I don't think there is that much anti.
So you must be living under a rock.
No, because I mean, it's fucking compared to the. No, it's not. Compared to the anti-Asian stuff, the only reason Asians have any fucking positivity in the media is because the money is coming out of China.
You think? Okay, so you think it's in the West? We're talking about the West, okay? That there's more of an anti-Asian.
There was absolutely before there was, man. Think about it. Like, think about any star, like movie star or music star. They're either white or they're black. I know blacks get championed a lot. I'm not fucking
Jewish. A lot of Jews
or Jewish or yeah. They're only starting to become Asian, luckily, with the Asian Chinese money backing them. It's all money at the end. I mean, someone else told me this on a stream years ago, and I had to agree. It's like, it made me think. I was like, yeah, a lot of it is money, man. It's. I mean, you can say it's white, a lot of white victimized, but look. In the 80s, the 70s, the 90s, the Western media shat on no race, no man of color. Like, except the Asian man, like, he was absolutely bottom of
Are we talking about the UK or US?
US and the UK, the whole West, man, the whole West.
So you're saying, because I'm trying to get, so you're saying in the 70s, 80s and 90s,
yes.
There's a lot of anti-Asian...
They acted like Asian men literally didn't exist. They liked Asian women, you know?
Because obviously with the UK, Asian to us is Pakistani, Indian.
Well, they got shat on as well, but I'm talking about East Asian I don't know how your friend got... Well, your friend was more the OOs, right? So he used it to his advantage, I guess. But honestly, look at like... I mean, even in the football, right? There's only recently, it's because of the money. I mean, the football fans admit it themselves. They're like,
really
it's money.
In football, to be honest.
Well, there is one now. There's a very famous one.
Hardly any, but there's been the odd Asian since the 90s. That's no different.
Late 90s, I'd say late 90s, and it's money.
Early 90s.
Really?
Even in the mid 90s. Yeah, from like 95, 96.
In the English Premiership. Well, yeah, there was one. I remember that guy.
Arsenal fans. I mean, I know my football, man.
Like, I know.
There's always been the odd, but the reason why is just because there's
so you think the
Indians, Pakistanis going to cricket. Look at the England cricket team. That's why. It's because they prefer cricket. South Asians, right?
But you think the white man is demonized more than
and also, I just want to point back. Yeah, without doubt. I mean, I think it's delusional to say otherwise. I don't know what to say.
I don't know,
just
man.
Absurd if you think otherwise.
It's not, man. Look at the fucking.
It's just absurd.
Look at the fucking. You know the music or the actors. If it's not a black guy, it's a white guy, man. They still have control on it, man. It's a.
In what movies?
Yeah.
Well, white, Jew, black.
No, they're not. I mean, even Steve Hoker would argue against you here. It's like a lot of them are Anglo. You know, and he says
Hollywood, are you kidding me?
He looked
at me. You could just go through the list of Hollywood actors. You'll find a lot of A lot of the ones who look white aren't.
Chris Hemsworth, is he white?
It is Anglos, but what I'm saying is there's also going to be... Because basically what happens is...
Yeah, but I'm trying to think now of East
white.
Asians,
and
it's...
they're all white because people can't tell the difference between like Jews and whites. That's why.
I'm trying to think
Some
of...
people can.
I think you're playing the victim card too much. Like, I mean, I know Dashboard does it as well.
I could say you're playing the victim card because you're part Asian, man.
I know. I'm trying, but that's why I stay away.
That's nonsense, man. If
It's
anyone's
not.
playing the
Well,
victim,
I think what you're talking is
here,
nonsense.
man.
I'm only saying it as a response to you.
And I'm not playing the victim because I'm not saying, oh look, like this. I'm saying that there is a white anti-white agenda, but you know, it is what it is. Like I'm not like playing the victims like when you're like, it's like, oh, I've been a victim of discrimination. I want compensation, right? Oh, I'm not doing this and that because I can't get this. I'm not saying I'm not playing the victim, but I'm pointing out there is an anti-white.
Yeah, but the fucking shit. You know, I mean, look, I grew up when like East Asians really victimized, and I you know, it made me feel like shit, but
and
I got on with it.
Asia, and there was nothing there, so I don't know. Like, I know we've had different lives, but to me, no, there was none of that.
Well, just like I said, like
Asians have always been protected because of
no, that's just they were like made fun. They were made like the butt of the joke, basically.
Scandals. You can search it up.
You don't listen to my points, though, man.
And they were being protected. Why? Because they didn't want ethnic tension. So people of certain backgrounds.
Yeah, you're talking about South Asians.
It's delusional. I'm sorry if you think that is so far off base. It's like
no, it's not.
It's the complete opposite to what was reality. I don't know what to say.
You're talking about South Asians.
Yes, they're still Asians.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about more East Asians.
If you're talking about Oriental, well, in the UK, we don't have a big population of those.
Yeah, but...
So that's probably why, that's the reason why. Did you want to know why blacks get help over that? It's because there's so many of them, so they are a bigger proportion.
They're not, they're really
so
overrepresented.
They have to be integrated more.
They're really overrepresented, man.
Sorry?
They're really blacks are very overrepresented in the media in the UK. They're very overrepresented, man.
Yes, I agree with that, but what I'm saying as a population, blacks are probably the biggest, right?
No, I don't know if that's true.
Well, I don't know if Hispanics have overtaken, but what I'm saying is the elites have to, they want to keep ethnic tensions to a minimum. So of course, they cater to gonna concentrate on the largest ethnicity outside of...
I don't think that's the reason they do it. I don't think
that makes the most logical sense. Again, unless you're going to go, why else would they do it? Why? So let's say you have 10% of your population black, and if you don't please blacks, there's going to be a lot of...
They do it for weaponry.
Right?
They weaponize the race.
Well, yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I mean, that doesn't go against what I'm saying, though.
It does.
It's a thing that goes back in... Well, no, because they weaponise the race against the native population. So you're just basically confirming what, like, the alt-right say. So, I mean, you're not...
I don't think, no, because you're saying they do it...
Talking point. Your talking point is what they say. They say the elites weaponise the ethnics to go against the host population, the dominant population, natives in the West being whites. That's what they say. That's their talking point. So you're not going against what they say.
Yeah, but you say you say it's
talking point.
You say
that's how I've heard the term before.
You say it's down to numbers. I don't think it is.
What I'm saying is, if you're in charge of the people who are in charge of society, right? And because this is why the grooming gang scandal was kept under wraps, they say it's because they wanted to not have ethnic tensions.
Yeah.
Basically, in the 70s and 80s, if it had got out that Pakistani men were going around targeting young white girls, there would have been a lot of backlash from the whites. So what they did is they kept it on the down low and they covered it up. And this is what's come out. The Rotherham scandal obviously came out, but it's been going on for decades.
Yeah.
Decades. So when you talk about there's an anti-Asian, I know, yes.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about South Asians. You're kind of stuck on me, and I'm not just talking about Britain.
Yes, but what
I'm talking about
they do the same.
The whole of the West.
For blacks, they're softer on like blacks than they are on whites. This is why people say it's hypocritical. Where,
yeah,
like,
but I don't think you should play the victim card when there's East Asians there as well.
But if you're black or whatever, you're allowed to, like, you know, the obvious contradiction was Twitter, where if you're black and you put, I hate all white people, this and that, your account would get deleted. But if you even dare to go anywhere near that as a white man, your account would get, you might even get the police at your door in the UK, or Scotland, definitely. So there's a clear, you know, it's just...
Yeah, but
this
you
is
still...
like a complete... Like,
yeah, but you switch on your television, or you...
been, like, clueless to...
No, I'm not clueless. No, I think you're clueless, man, because you switch on, you watch a film, and it's still a white guy. Okay, there's a load of blacks on there as well, but there's still white guys on there, man. So it's like, that should make you feel better. You watch your sport, your football team, and it's still, okay, there's a lot of blacks playing, but there's still a lot of white guys as well. I mean, does that not make you feel better? It'd make me feel better. I'll be honest. Like, it'd probably make me feel better. I mean, it does make me.
To be honest, when it comes to sports, I don't really care.
Oh really? That's weird.
So I watch the sport. I watch the sport. I don't care about that. We're talking about societal trends. You're talking about
yeah, but that affects us. I think they're related.
Or a movie. And if you want to talk about that, what it is, because in terms of not the players, I don't care the players. I always merit whoever's best. The reason why there's a lot of blacks is because they're good physically.
No, I see this. I disagree. I think they're champions.
You don't know anything about football, man.
No, I know about sport though.
Oh my god, Ice Cat.
No, I do, man.
Okay, you know better than someone who is an avid football fan, who's played football a lot.
Yeah, I played football. Look. I played football as a kid a lot, and I was very good at football.
More arty guy. This would be like me saying to you, I know more about music than you do.
No, I think you're wrong. I was very good at football.
You're like completely naive on this.
No, I think you are. No, I think you're naive, man. I was very good at football when I was young, but I was always. It was always the black kid. It was like, no, you know, not Alex. Like, get this black kid. Let this black boy play. You know. It's like, all right. I'm better than he is, but all right, that's your choice.
You're not a football man. Like, I could tell you. I could ask you something.
Well, I disagree. All right, as I said, we're never going to agree on this point.
Okay. Name me 3 players for Man United.
I don't care. I'm not into football anymore.
So you don't know anything.
Yeah, but I did when I was younger. When I was younger, I did follow football.
Things change a lot. Yeah, you knew a little bit as a kid. Most people do. I played a little bit of basketball as a kid. Do I know much about basketball? No.
But
I won't be
I was good at sport.
I did.
No, I don't think you understand my point, unfortunately.
I don't think you even understand football, mate. I'll go as far as that. You don't even know football. It's hilarious because you're talking to someone who is quite into football. That's why. It's not like I'm casual and stuff.
I think literally.
You know,
I believe. I guess we're backwards.
My 20s and that. I only stopped playing football once I got into my 30s. I'm a football fan my whole life, so I know a lot, probably too much, right? And then you're like, this is. I was like, come on, man.
It's just what I believe. That it's like they have.
Yeah, that's fine if you believe in it, but you're like saying you know more than me.
No, I didn't. I never said that.
You did in the heat of the moment, I'm pretty sure. Or at least it came across that way.
No, I never said that. I just said I believe they're given more of a chance in that field.
So I wouldn't be arrogant enough to claim I know more about music or art, because I don't. I would refer to you.
I believe they're definitely given, in some musical fields, they're definitely given more of a chance. I mean, a lot of alt writers do as well. So.
Do you think so basically this is like talking to a liberal.
I think
you don't believe that
I think East Asians, when it comes to sport and music and everything like that, East Asians are way below whites, and like acting, you know, Hollywood. Whites have a gigantic edge, and it's like you and Dashboard don't acknowledge that. Even Redfield acknowledges it.
In the West, in the UK, I'm going to search it now. Percentage of East Asians, because I think it's a small number, which is going to answer your point. So that answers your point then. I mean, I don't even know what you're going on about. This is like...
No, it's a valid point.
There is one ethnic group that is very overrepresented in fields, yes. Begins with J, right?
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. It's blacks are more overrepresented.
This is hilarious.
Honestly, so you're saying they're more overrepresented than blacks in what field?
Journalism.
But I'm talking about in the whole.
Banking.
Yeah, but I'm talking about entertainment. I'm talking about entertainment here. You know, sports.
Oh, Hollywood.
Films,
Okay, we'll just say Hollywood. This is Hollywood. Hollywood producers.
Yes.
Hollywood actors. Hollywood actresses.
No.
This go
No.
through.
No.
Really?
No.
Really?
I'd say blacks are probably more overrepresented.
Should we type in the population of blacks in America compared to Jays?
Okay.
Do you think there's more Jays than blacks?
It's a tough one. I don't know. I know there's a lot of Jays in America.
It's a tough
Well,
one.
what do you think? What do you think? America is very different to Britain. I'll tell you that much.
Black people. Because
Okay.
what I've seen before, and I will double check in case I am wrong.
You may be wrong. So you're laughing, but you acknowledge that you may be wrong. Trust me, there's a lot of Jays in America.
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. Because I
I'm
always
not
know
confident
that
in
Jewish
your
people are a very
beliefs.
small percentage of people. Yeah, because the reason why, because blacks are quite a big population. This is why, like,
No.
Americans go on about it, right? They're 13.6% of the population.
Okay, that's
So
big.
this, okay, so I'll do it the same for you know who.
Yeah.
Right? 1.7.
In America.
Yes.
Okay, so
So
that's a
yeah,
lot less.
I wasn't 100% sure, but the reason why I laughed because I was pretty damn sure because it sounds absurd to think that there's a similar amount. There's basically a tenth. Because like it was just under 17% of the blacks, wasn't it?
Well,
No,
that's
sorry,
a-
no, it's 13.6, so it's not quite 10. No, it's not 10%, but it's. I don't know what the exact decimal is. It's more than. It's less than 5%.
I don't know, man. You seem to put a lot of importance on it. I don't think that much importance should be put on
I'm just saying facts. I'm saying the facts back up.
it. So am I. I'm saying facts as well, but I don't put as
You
much.
didn't even know if like there was more Jews or more blacks. You were like, oh, the
Yeah, but
population's
nor
saying,
did
well,
you.
for sure.
You
I mean,
weren't sure either.
Well, this is like again. This is my point. Is that if you have more people, a bigger pool of people, then you need a lot more people in a certain field for it to be overrepresented. So this is what I'm saying. When it comes to like the media,
Yeah.
the Jewish people are deemed a lot more.
Yeah, they have a monopoly on the
represented
media.
because there's a small amount of people.
But I
who
give them
are
some
active.
respect for that because
What I'm saying is-
they keep it. They've got
You
it
don't
guarded.
seem
They've
to
got it locked.
understand this, Ice Cap. What I'm saying is, if you had
No, I
100
do
people
understand.
let me explain in case you don't. You had 100 people who are actors and they're Jewish.
Yeah.
100 people who are white and they're Jewish. And 100. Sorry to say, 100 people and a basic example. 100 people are black and Jewish. Okay. Now
Okay.
you can say, well, they've all got 100, but obviously, who's the most overrepresented based on population? Well, how big are the populations? We know whites have still the majority, so they're not overrepresented, right?
No.
Blacks would be because they're 13.6
Yeah.
compared to the whites, but compared to the Jewish people, no, the Jews by far because they're only 1.7. Now, if we had like,
Yeah, what about the poor East Asian guy? He's not even there.
So let's say there was only. I mean, I don't know what
I
percentage
think
we'll
you're
see.
playing the victim card a bit too much, man. It doesn't really matter, man.
I think you're throwing words out that make no meaning because
Yeah,
I'm pointing
but
the
we're
example.
never gonna agree on
Alfie,
this.
Or you're like a liberal here, or you can cry as "Rah!" Like, just let me explain. Let's say you had East Asians and it was 1%, and they had 100 people. Now East Asians would be more represented than the Jewish people. However, if East Asians had, say, 20% of the population, and they only had 100, then they would be less represented than the blacks and the Jews, but still more so than whites. Basically,
Why-
if we went to China, because it's funny because you're saying player, but you're kind of like trying to do that for the East Asians. So if you went to an East Asian country where there's mainly East Asians,
I mean, the thing is, you want to go to East Asia, but you don't like Jays, and the reason you give for not liking Jay is the East Asians do those things a lot. So it's like it's weird that you have
so
a
you're-
weird double
okay, so I
standard
was trying
going
to
on.
think what you're getting at there. So you're saying because I don't like Jays, then
Yeah.
why would I go to East Asia?
East
Because
Asians
are like
do.
Jays.
They are like China, Japan, where your Thailand is going to be included eventually. Like
Well, all I'm gonna say is
they do
that
what Jays
is-
do, but they do it even worse than what Jays do, and it's weird. You have this kind of love affair with them.
What do you
It's
mean? Well, give me an
it's
example.
so weird.
Saying that.
So
Well, give me an example.
So you're saying Jays are very, defensive over their land, right? Israel and stuff like that. China will. If you try and trespass onto China, they'll shoot you. They'll kill you. They will not allow entrance of a non.
You do realise that? I hope you have another point, because that is nothing to do with moving the country. Because firstly,
you gave that as an example of why you don't like you don't like Israel and you didn't like it, and I was like, whoa.
No. See, you've not been listening. I said that's why they're hypocrites.
Yes.
They're hypocrites.
And like so.
I didn't say I didn't.
Oh man, East Asians, you're gonna think they are mega hypocrites now, man. Oh, it's so fucking strange, man. It's really weird, man.
No,
it's really weird, honestly.
No, because again, the hypocrite is one who says you should do this, but I rules for thee, but not for me. Or
China do
that.
China do that. Big time.
Doing what? And what's?
They do. They say
what?
You do this and we do that.
They don't have all these people like in America, we have dual citizens. You have people of these multinational or NGOs, right? People who are on these like liberal or human rights authorities. Are they full of China, man? Come on, this is getting ridiculous. This is like when Alex Jones said that Hollywood's run by the Chinese. I mean, this is just absurd now. This is like.
I wouldn't be surprised with the Chinese money going through.
This is just delusional, Ice Cat.
It's not delusional. It's honestly not delusional. It's honestly not.
And the thing is, even in your example, even if that's the case, why does it matter? Because the reason why I want to leave the West, you could argue, is because we're not like that. So it could be a case of what I like, I respect that.
Yeah, so you're like me. You do respect like what the Israel and what they've actually managed to accomplish.
But so how does that then? Why does that have anything to do with the fact I'd like to live in Asia? It makes no sense. Your point.
What you're criticising them of doing, like East Asia, a lot of East Asians, they are
what
really.
I'm criticising them doing is being a hypocrite. It's like saying
they do those things.
That has nothing to do with living in the country. And you could argue the reason why I want to leave the West is because we're not like that. If the West was still like more ethnocentric and there wasn't diversity, maybe things would be more preferable for me to stay here. Right? You could say the reason why I want to leave here maybe it's because of the melting pot, because of what's happened. Like, a lot of people aren't happy about it. Maybe that is why. We don't know for sure because we don't have a crystal ball. Maybe I still wouldn't like it if it was still like majority, white European. But
I think you should let go of some of the I understand.
Just like when I go to Asia, I know that I will be seen as an outsider, and I accept that. I'm not going to go there and be like, oh, I deserve this and that, and I deserve it. No, this is one of the negatives to going there, but you take that on board. Like, I know that it's you will be seen as an outsider, and you have to be self-sufficient. Right, I'm not going to go over there and be like, oh, I'm going to go on the benefits and you got to give me this and that. No, it's good luck with trying that over there.
Exactly.
To F off. So you go there knowing that. But the point is that there's other aspects of their society and that I like. Elements that have developed here, they're behind us on the times. So it's like a net plus I see to going over there. Ideally, yes, I would stay in my own culture. But I just see that the West has declined too much to the point where my quality of life is going to be better if you go to a different culture. Is it ideal? No. But this is why you have to play the cards you're dealt. Right? Playing the victim, as you like to keep absurdly, because I'm someone who probably plays the victim less,
Well, no, come on, man.
These guys who just feel sorry for themselves, and you have the irony or the nerve to say I play the victim when I'm kind of against that.
No, come on, you're saying like
in the West,
the white man,
saying, oh, this and that, and not doing anything about it, right?
You and Dashboard both play the victim on that one. The only strong man left is.
How do I play the victim? You keep saying this, Ice Cat, but how do I play the victim? If you can't.
Well, you keep saying like whites are on the bottom. You're like Dashboard. You say
you don't even understand what they mean.
You say like whites are at the bottom. They're not, man. There's no way. Like a lot of guys still say no. Whites are still at the top.
I never said whites are at the bottom. Where are you getting this? I never said that.
I'm pretty sure you did, man.
Well, give me the quote then. So I said whites are at the bottom. Bottom of what? I never said whites are at the bottom.
I don't know. You said like whites were.
You're just making things up. You're just trying to like.
I'm pretty sure you
difficult. You're just trying to like.
You said whites. Once you did say white guys were at the bottom of attractiveness, and that's just crazy, man. I mean, that's just bizarre. That's like
attractiveness.
Insanity, man.
Bottom of attractiveness.
Yeah, to women.
Well, iScout, after what you said, you shouldn't say Santi, because some of the things you said are so ludicrous. I thought I was talking to a brain-dead liberal, to be honest, because you saying there's not been a white, anti-white agenda, right? You like saying, well, no, it's been actually East Asians have had
No, because
you're saying that there isn't all these problems that most other people take for granted.
It's strange because it's anti-white, but at the same time, whites are still going strong in other areas, like the media, which Dashboard always forgets. They're still going strong in the media, very strong in the music scene, the sports scene.
Israel. You didn't even know that, like, there's obviously a lot more black people than Jewish people.
I'm not bothered about Israel. It doesn't bother me that like it
you were
appears to
talking
bother.
about it like you knew anything. This is the problem.
I do. I know a little bit about it. Yeah. It doesn't bother me. I don't know much about
football. It's like the football.
Well, I don't like football. I watch the women's football.
Yet you were claiming like you knew something. You don't.
I don't. I never said I was an expert.
Yes,
I said I know some things, though.
Yeah, when we were talking about, you're like, well, no, I know a lot about football, and
I know some things about football. I used to play football. I was good at football, and I was.
Your knowledge of football is obviously going to be small because it's not a passion for you. You're not invested in it, so understandably, you're not going to know much about it.
Yeah, but you don't know much about other things. I know about other things. I wasn't just talking about football. I was talking about all sport, mainstream sports, films, entertainment. That's one of the that's one of them. Yeah, that's one of them.
You were like saying, yeah, because I said there was been East Asians in football since the 90s.
There's been a few. It's growing.
And I said, look, I've been following football.
I know,
since the 90s.
but they've never been as much at the forefront as they are nowadays. And I believe it's for the money.
You're the one playing the. It's like.
Yeah, but you are as well, though.
But you were literally like flying the flag for victimhood and like.
Yeah, but you were doing so as well. You keep going on. You keep going on about this anti-white agenda. That's playing the victim, bro. That's playing the victim.
No, it's like saying that you think there's not been an anti-white agenda. It's like so clueless. Like
there's been an anti-white one, but the pro-white is still going strong, which you forget. Dashboard always forgets. There's both. The pro-white is still going very strong, man.
Okay, alright. There's no anti-white agenda noise, it's pro-white.
It's both. Yeah. See, it's you think about it too simplistically.
So is it just one day they wake up and go, okay, we'll do anti-white today? Oh, it's
Tuesday. No, it's one faction doing anti and it's one faction doing pro. And the faction doing pro is still going strong.
Is it the Illuminati now? Are we going build?
No, it's politicians and shit, like, 1%ers, the rich.
Who are the 1%? Like, is it the Illuminati?
It's a mix. I think it's a mix. Yeah, Illuminati, if you want to call them that, yeah.
Do you believe in the Illuminati?
I'm not sure if I'd call it that word, but basically I do, yeah.
Like secret entities, deep state?
No, I don't believe in aliens and shit, no. But
that's not what it means, but regardless.
I don't know what that word means.
Deep state means basically like a secret organisation.
Yeah, I believe in it. I'd say I believe in it. Yeah.
To do things on a worldwide scale.
Yeah, the globalist law.
Globalist is another term.
I'd say I'd agree.
Deep state refers more to the government. It's strictly. It's a term that's used quite commonly.
Yes, I do, and I believe in the globalists. So
it's not aliens. I don't know where you got that connotation.
I don't. That's why I don't put that much importance on little places. I don't think that much about
but Isaac, can you not see the flaws? This is the problem.
What?
You think it's not that important to associate the deep state with aliens. That's like...
No, not aliens. I didn't say that. I didn't say aliens. I said little places.
You said, is it aliens?
I didn't know what... I'm trying to play a video game. These kind of conversations, they don't interest me that much.
If you just say that I don't know, it's fine.
I do know though, but I do know.
You're like trying to.
It doesn't interest me.
I know this, and be like very argumentative on it. And yet, when I like break it down, like, do you actually know what you're talking about? It doesn't seem like you really know.
No, I do. I know enough to be confident in my opinion.
Even the article that started off this like argument. The Israeli argument, and when I read through it, because you were very like, oh yeah, it means this, and then when I read through it again, it was like,
I don't believe you believe that Israel. Israel are immune to their own globalist media, which you believe they've engineered themselves. I don't think they're immune to it. You seem to believe, right? You believe in this kind of mixing agenda, right? Which I do as well. I'll be honest. This kind of globalist mixing, which some people could say is anti-white, which is fair.
Believe in that. I was getting worried.
Yeah. But you believe, but you believe Israel is immune to all that, which I don't.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
So
I said.
So we have some agreement.
Because again, like I said, this is all to do. I was talking about birth rates. Because this is how it all got onto this. If we wind back, how
you're right. Israel has a high birth rate. I don't know what the reason.
And this is why, because
I don't know about that.
I don't know why, because I.
Well, I got triggered because you kept going on about the anti-white agenda.
This is again. You say you don't care, but why were you triggered?
I think I got triggered because you mentioned the anti-white agenda a few times, and it's like the anti-white agenda is so weak.
Anti-white agenda when we started to talk about it, when like it discussed it, because I was going through the list of countries and I just said, look, Israel 2.56, you know, and I was like, oh, that's interesting, they're doing quite well in the birth rates, and then that triggered you.
I don't think so. I don't think it was that triggered me.
Rewind the stream. That's how it started.
Okay.
I didn't mean to get sidetracked. Because I still wanted to run down the list, but then you made this like a big talking point, and this is why it's funny when you say, "Why are you so obsessed?" Well, no, you were all the one obsessed with it. Because I just made a passing comment. I wasn't going to go into it or anything. And you were like, "Oh no, I need to like prove Bill wrong. I need to know this."
Well, I believe they're not immune at all. I believe if people really believe. Like the Jays are behind all this, and they're guarding their Israel. It's like don't worry, we're safe. No, they're not safe in Israel. Those same social engineering media, Israelis will be affected. The young Israelis, they will also be affected by globalism. I think it's a cope to not believe that. I think it is.
I think it's autistic to say it's all yes or all no. I think it's somewhere in the middle. I think there's parts that you will be uncomfortable admitting, but there is parts that are overblown, and I can meet you halfway there, yeah, sure. But I think it's a cope to discredit all of it. I think that's as big as cope as to say the Jews are behind everything. Because it is clearly, and we can demonstrate this, look at certain institutions, the institutions that control things, wealth, media, banking, CEOs, Harvard, you know, the elite, because like, you know, look at a lot of our politicians, like Cameron, he was Jewish in that, for example. A lot of our big state schools, the people who get pushed into, because if you're
they have a high,
you're probably not going to go into power, are you? We're talking about people who from a young age have been groomed, you could say, in these elite universities to be future world leaders. And whether you like Jews or not, whether you think, because you might think it's a good thing, but you can't.
I don't mind. I see it as the same thing as the royal family. It's like. That's literally how the royal families operated. Their families were in charge for a long, long time until someone else came along. Is it going to be the Chinese? Who knows? Someone else came along and took them out. That's how the world. That's how humans operate. I mean, that's why it doesn't bother me that much. You know, it's like, all right, this is their time in the sun. They're running things for now. Let's see what happens. Let's see how they do. You know, I mean.
Yeah, but
it really doesn't bother me.
The point is, though, is that you can't just like dismiss it all at hand, which is what you seem to have. Like
I just accept it.
It took you a while to even come around to the idea of like the anti-white thing, which I thought that's why I was so astonished. I was like,
I really think it's a weak point when there's such a pro-white agenda going on at the same time.
What's the pro-white agenda?
The pro-white, I literally just told you switch on your television, you're gonna see white guys all over the place. I mean. I can't believe that doesn't make you feel better. You know?
You do realise we live in England where the majority of the population is white. I mean, like you saying we should turn on TV and it should be like no whites because that's ridiculous. You go to the Philippines and it will be all Filipinos. You don't even see one black nose on the TV. Yes, and I've been there. Oh, here it comes. Yes, you know more, Mr. Einstein here, who's never done it. But clearly, you know more because you can't admit when you don't know something, even though you think like the deep state was associated with aliens.
Where I live. Whites are a minority.
You've not been to I'm talking about the Philippines, Ice Cat. Listen.
Yeah, but you're saying whites are a majority. Where I live, whites are a minority. So, just about where I live. So we're going to have different opinions on it, man.
No, because a country, when it's
very different. Where you live is very different to where I live. I mean,
And what you're talking about, like the BBC, the BBC's an example that would fit that. The BBC don't want white men. They've explicitly don't hire white men, and you have to be living under a rock because even normal articles that are like
you're still
even they're saying like it's the woke, right? The woke is getting too much now. That we need to tone it down. So even in people who are like all for the melting pot, even they're like saying, okay, we're going a bit too far now. Yeah, you're like, oh no, something in. I mean, this is
it's
like
still like I'm not talking about
like far left.
No, but it's the right is still going strong, man.
You're quite left wing.
No, but like look to quote Steve Hoker, you know, even Steve Hoker admitted he went for a drive, you know, he saw all these white families, like these hillbilly families, they're all going strong, man. And I'm like, yeah, that's good. But I would have thought he would have found that refreshing. It's funny that you and Dashboard that you don't acknowledge that, but do you not? Does that not?
What? That there's white people in white countries? I mean,
doing well.
Big deal.
Doing well.
No, it's a white country. Of course, it's going to be. We're not at that stage where white people should all be slaves. I mean, what you arguing for here?
No, I'm saying so. You're playing. You're playing this anti-white.
Can I ask you, do you hate white people?
No, I do not.
So why does it seem to trigger you?
Why does it trigger you?
Because you're not white. Because you got to remember, you're not white.
I'm half white.
Yeah, but you're not white. You're mixed.
I'm not white.
You're not white. You're like mixed race.
Okay, so.
So again, this could be the argument is because it is true that a lot of non-white people don't like to admit that there's like an anti-white thing going on here, and I'm just wondering, well, this is the reason why this is a sore spot for you.
No, I agree.
Something that's obvious to most people, whether you think it's a good thing or a bad thing. People
no, I agree, but you're blind. You're blind to the pro-white. That's what I don't like. That's what triggered me. You're blind to the...
But this isn't... I'll be honest, this is a white country. You're not white, it's not your country.
Yeah.
We're going down that line. So of course
I'm going
to be more sensitive to you are, because it is theoretically more my homeland. This would be like me saying to a Chinese guy, say I was half Chinese, half white, and I grew up in China.
That's fair enough, but...
being so bothered about Chinese heritage, and the China guy saying...
But I mean, I'm not going to do it, but I mean...
culture is bad. And he would be more connection with his native and be able to see it more, where I would be more blind to it because I'm a mix. I don't have a true, well, what am I? This is why, this is why like a lot of people say like mixed race people it's bad, because you're kind of a mishmash of everything. You don't have a true identity. You know,
okay.
I'm just wondering, because this is why you can be more like...
No, it's just like...
oblivious to this, like blinded, like completely.
It's just seen as weak,
you don't identify as any race. You don't...
It's like...
whatever, right?
No, I identify as half white and half Asian. That's what I identify
Yeah, so it's not one race, you're a mixed...
Right, two races. Yeah. No, not
yeah,
mixed.
But
two
there is a
races.
difference between people who are mixed and people who are like pure race.
Yeah, but I just see I see it as weak, like someone saying like they only recognise the weak part. You don't recognise the strong part. Like I just see it as weak. The agendas. And like you may say you're.
But what is? Because your example on TV is ridiculous because it's
not
actually
ridiculous.
whites are underrepresented. Because you made the point earlier that blacks are overrepresented. So what is it?
It's not just it's not just TV. Like I know you're not. You haven't done that well financially,
right?
But financially, they're at the top. Like, especially you in Britain. I mean, I think American whites. They have more to complain about, man. I don't think you should. That's why I think a lot of guys in the community they don't like you that much because you are kind of complaining.
You're one of the most hated people in this community, Scat.
Well, I think we're both hated. I think we're both hated in our own ways. No, I think we're both
like you. Sorry to break it to you, man.
I think we're both hated, right, in different ways in this community. But I can understand why you're hated.
That's the difference between us.
Huh?
The difference is I don't care, you do. That's why I've criticised.
Well, you care about some stuff.
You probably have a bit of a rotter yourself. You're too much into the black pill stuff. Told you this. You're too
Well,
much
you know,
into
I'm just some mixed race guy fucking living
And
in
that's
London,
why
you know.
the difference between you and me is, okay, maybe I hate, but I don't care because I see my future
I
outside.
think
this
you
sort of
should be a
stuff,
bit more
right?
confident because look,
You're like more glued into it, so this is why it affects you more. You know, told you to break free of it more.
I'm fine. My life is going all right. I don't know what, you know. I just wanted to.
So that's why, like,
You're the
know,
one that
I
brings
don't
in this-
care, because
talks
you're
about
the one
this
who
deep
brought it
stuff.
up. You said, "Oh, you're very hated." And I thought it was ironic. 'Cause
Well,
you're
you
white, but
you
I
are
don't
because
care.
you
If
complain
I am,
about
well,
this
I don't
stuff.
care,
Like,
I don't care, but the difference is I don't care. You care too much.
well,
I
I'd
don't
like
care.
to
People
chill
hate
out.
me, fine. I don't care.
I like to relax, you know. I thought we were gonna play some video games,
You
but
put
obviously
too
not.
much emphasis into this stuff,
I
which
think
is
you should.
ironic because then when
I think you should recognise more the pro-white,
can't admit Ice Cat when
and you
you're
should
wrong.
be proud of it. Like you and Dashboard,
Sorry?
like Trump, you always like Trump is just a controlled opposition. So even if that's true, so shouldn't you should be proud of like fucking? I don't care. I'd go out. I went out wearing a MAGA hat
Well, I'm not into
and my
politics. I'm
Pepe
black
shirt.
pilled when it comes to black pill when it comes to politics. I told you this before. I just
I
don't.
know.
I don't buy into the whole.
You don't buy into it, but maybe you should. It might make you feel
Because
better.
politics, you know, like people. I hate the term cope, but politics is a cope because you don't actually have any control over it.
I know,
Like,
but
that is something I don't think.
It just
that is
sounds like you just want to complain, man. Don't be like that, man. Come on. Be,
See, this is bullshit, man.
It's
because
not.
you are literally
It's
being
not.
very bad faith right now. Because I am the opposite. Because this is why I don't like. You're more.
You're right,
than
you're
me
right.
Because you're into that content.
You're right.
This is
You're
why,
right.
Sorry.
I homed in on that
Complete
one
bullshit
thing.
here, man. You're being very disingenuous because.
I think our major
all these other
disagreement.
streams-
Our major
No, because I'm
disagreement
completely
is
bent rotten at
you're
that,
going
dude.
on about anti-white, but there's I'm trying to tell you, there's also pro-white stuff going on, which guys like you should
Well,
focus on and make
It
you feel
seems
better.
to outweigh the pro-white stuff because maybe if there was
I don't
more
know.
pro-white stuff, I wouldn't be looking.
Yeah, but
into
we live in
West.
such
That's what I was saying.
we live in such a world of technological freedom nowadays. It really doesn't
And the freedom
matter.
to geomax.
You can just
Freedom to
yeah.
geomax,
Well, not just that. You
yeah.
can just focus on the pro stuff that makes you feel better. That's what fucking.
Yeah, but-
that's how K-pop. You know,
Yeah, but-
K-pop. You're going on about the Jays. K-pop is the Jays' worst nightmare because they have never wanted the East Asians to get ahead in that part of the media. Never. They never wanted that in 100 years, but they couldn't stop it because the economic power behind K-pop, it didn't have any. It didn't have economic
but-
power. It had
but
the power
what
of
are you
freedom,
talking about?
like
Something
technological freedom,
Yeah,
which
well,
pushed it
well,
forward.
Black people have been involved heavily in music in the past. So, I mean, what's your point?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
is there one? Is
that's
there
what they
one?
wanted. You know, like you said before, they chose for that to happen.
I
They
don't know,
chose.
because like Asia, because a lot of the black music that now promoted was actually in the West, whereas K-pop was a phenomenon that grew in
Exactly,
Asia.
and-
So I don't know because it's a different environment. If it was like say rap music organically grew out of like Africa or something, right, where it's pure black, then that'd be a different. But like rap music, it was like a kind of a Western phenomenon, like come from the black communities, and but the K-pop isn't. That came out of Asia, and due to its popularity, it spread.
But
it originated
my
in Asia.
point
so
is,
I don't
it
know. That's a
spread
different- no, I don't think,
without
like,
any. It spread through Asian money pushing it, and freedom. They capitalized on technology.
Yeah, I mean, other cultures do.
You understand? If they had your mentality,
Sure.
like there's an anti-Asian agenda. I don't think it would have succeeded, man. So it's hard to explain my
Ice Cat,
point.
This is ridiculous because
It's
in
not.
Asia there isn't an anti-Asian agenda. Like
Yeah, but they
West
want
is
to
radically
expand.
different. Like,
They
let's
wish to
give an
expand.
example just to prove how stupid your argument
No,
is
it's not.
right
What
now.
about in
The
Russia?
Human Rights Convention. The Human
What
Rights
about in
Convention,
East
right?
Russia,
Human
Siberia,
rights.
Russia?
Look
There's
at
an
something
Asian and
as human
white mix.
rights. Look at something as human rights in China. It doesn't really tend to exist, right? There's a lot of things that go. It's a completely different environment, right? You're comparing apples to oranges here. In the West,
No, man.
due to Western, you can say empathy, which has been used against white people, right? You could argue that they've been more open to be tolerant of other cultures. All of that stuff.
Yeah.
We have to explain it all in detail to you because it seems you don't.
No, I know about all that.
Oh,
I mean, it's a shame.
I'm starting to worry that you don't.
Yeah, but don't you put a bit of blame on yourself? Don't you think like, fuck, my ancestors were so weak?
Again, Ice Cave,
Like, fuck.
make no
It's
sense
making you more
whatsoever,
weak,
because
man.
You seem to think that Asia is the same as the West, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, because they haven't fallen as much.
Globalist people because you're mixed race. I think this is all because you're mixed race.
I think you have it completely wrong. You're not understanding my points.
How the culture in the East is radically different to the culture in the West, and that the environment
Not that
and
different.
the social
Not that
engineering
different.
has been radically different. You seem oblivious to this, which is
I'm not.
amazing. I don't know what to say.
The only difference is the Asians have kept their borders more. That's the only differences that's come about, and like.
That's the only. Oh wow, you're sorry.
And
I can't talk about this anymore. You're clueless, man. You
What?
need to read up. If you think the only difference is just they've just been a little bit more careful on the borders, then
Yeah.
you are completely clueless on this topic.
Yeah, racial
You're wasting my
demographics.
time.
I'm a strong
wasting my
believer.
time talking to you.
I'm
sorry,
a
I'm not
strong
gonna, This is like
believer.
talking to someone who's just
No.
clueless.
I'm a strong
Okay,
believer in
do some
racial,
reading, come back to me,
a
and we can
racially
debate it.
homogeneous society.
It's a lot more than that. As long
No,
as it
it's
is a
not.
lot more. If
I
you
think-
think it's just that, then I just
Here's the funny thing, because you keep going on about how I'm mixed race, but I have a more stronger belief in racial kind of homogeneousness than you apparently. So that's
you're not.
kind of weird.
Well, again, you're all over the place. You're contradicting
I'm not.
yourself because that's not what you were saying earlier.
No, well, it was.
You were arguing for the complete opposite. So,
No, I wasn't.
Because you were trying to accuse me of being, and I told you I'm not even really into the alt-right, but you're like saying, oh, you're like this and that. But
No, I wasn't saying that.
But
I was saying you go on about the white
flip-flopping.
anti-white
This is like,
agenda.
are you nuclear Redfield? You're flip-flopping.
Yeah, well, one thing I respect about Nuclear Redfield, he doesn't
flip-flops a
bitch.
lot.
No, he
It's
doesn't
hard to know
bitch
what
and
he
whine
thinks 'cause
about this
he
bullshit.
changes, though.
Yeah, but I
changes,
still
like,
he
all the time, too often.
he doesn't bitch and whine about this stuff, which is really respectful,
What?
man.
He doesn't bitch and whine. Okay.
He doesn't go
That's
on
not what you were
about
saying.
why
You were
he's
saying
still.
wait a minute, you were bitching and whining about him earlier, saying that he's always a complainer, he's this and that and that. You were bitching about him.
I don't like when he tries to tear down other
Redfield was calling
guys.
you
I don't
out on
like it.
issues, weren't he?
I can't remember that. I don't remember. I haven't seen that. I'll have to watch that. But
Alright, I won't say it because he was. No, not in the video, just in Dashboard's chat. He was going at you, weren't he?
maybe, but
He was laying
I mean,
into you.
you know, it's nuance. You know, I may dislike something about you and then dislike something else about him.
I think.
You know, we're complex.
I think you're coping, bro. I think you're coping.
Well, we're all
big time.
coping. You know, we're all coping. You know.
True, but it's good copes and bad copes.
No, I don't know, man.
I think yours is a bad cope. Anyway, I'm not going to do more because, with respect, like
Alright.
it's just it is
We're going for a long
annoying
time now.
because it seems you don't know too much.
I
and
do.
I'm sorry because I
So
have
you
been
keep
disrespectful
coming with
but it's just-
the ad hominems,
Yes.
man.
Well, I wouldn't say pure alcohol because, to be fair, you were straw manning my arguments.
Yeah, and you were straw manning mine as well. Come on.
You were misrepresenting what
Yeah,
I was saying.
and
Well,
you
were
were
flip-flopping,
not
Ice Cat, so
understanding
it's hard
mine
to
as
keep
well.
track of what you were saying. But I'm sorry, like, I got, you could say, like, flabbergasted by the fact that you really don't seem to see that there's been a problem with the anti-white agenda. And,
There's been
like,
strong pro-white going on though, which you've ignored. Why have you ignored it?
and-
It's going to make you feel
and-
better to not ignore it. So why do you not
and-
ignore it?
that you can see a difference between, other than just that they've been a little bit stricter on their, you could say maybe immigration policies. You know, you said the door, right? Between
Well,
the
like you
East
said,
and the
they were
West.
never-
I mean,
yeah.
that probably is the
I don't know how. It sometimes makes me think like, how was Japan able to? Because Japan lost the war along with Germany, but you know, Europe was flooded, but Japan managed to keep its borders, which I sometimes think about how they were able to do that. I know Japan has problems of their own, but
I mean, the
I think
fact
it had a
that
big
you-
effect, man.
again,
It had a big
I'm trying to
effect.
say this without being a cunt.
Yeah.
But the fact that you don't realise that speaks volumes, Oscar. And I
No.
do like you, but this is like, I'm really like, I just can't believe how
Well, tell me
naive
then.
you are on some of these points, and clearly, like, because what you just said, you're struggling to think, well, why, why was the West flooded with migrants, whereas Japan was able to stay more nationalistic? Why is it? I mean, the fact that you don't.
Well, tell me then. Tell me. Go on, tell me.
There's no
Educate me.
point, Nice Cat. I'm
Oh,
sorry, I just
so
don't
that's-
think you can grasp it. I honestly think this is beyond you at the moment. You need to do more research into it.
No,
and
I'm
come
not
to a
going
level
to.
where
I'm
you can
just.
actually have a
I'm
proper
going to
debate
now
on it.
assume you don't know either. So you're kind of making
Well,
some
I've been
excuse
trying
now.
to get it through to you, but it hasn't worked. And it does come to a point where if someone's either going to be that stubborn or that, sorry,
mean, I can-
oblivious to it,
I
and
can
put their
guess
head in the
about-
sand,
I can guess
how
about
many
what you're
times do I have to
saying.
say it to you?
I can guess about what you're gonna say, and my response would be, okay.
But it's not even one answer. There's a few reasons
There's a
why
few,
it could
right?
be. But I'll just
So
say one
you tend to only
Culture.
concentrate on one answer.
Culture.
That's the thing, though. That's
culture. Let's just say one, culture. There's a few reasons, but culture. There's a
Okay.
different culture, believe it or not, Ice Cat. There's a different culture between Japan and the West. Okay? That's
so.
just one. There's other reasons. I mean, you can go more into it. Some are more, shall we say, less controversial than others. But there's obviously, what I'm saying is like you seem to. It's almost like you're like the globalist viewpoint, which is that we're
Yeah.
all just a melting pot. All the cultures.
I don't
are the
like
same,
I don't
it's
like
all
melting
very similar.
pots, but I do I
But
can
the fact
understand the
that you don't see
globalists. Yeah.
that the Japanese people and their culture and their history and the way their country's governed, all this and that, and even their philosophy, philosophical approach to life, is all vastly different to how the West has been.
I just
And
I
I'm
think.
not even talking about infiltration with the Jays or anything.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
just
that's what I
talking
thought you were
Westerners in
getting at.
general.
But I could say like, oh, the Brits.
That's more of the, you could say, the more controversial view.
Well, look
right?
what Brexit.
I'm saying,
The British people voted
them out.
Brexit. You could say, oh yeah, the Brits are very national. Look what happened to Britain,
Yeah, but Ice Cat, can you remember during the Brit campaign, Nigel Farage, right? He was the spearman of it.
Yeah.
And this has been the critique of people in the alt-right who said a lot of Brexiteers, but the Brexit campaign was built of less white immigration.
I know,
Because
yeah.
do you know who people were most fed up of? It was the Eastern European people coming over. Because that's what the EU stops. Immigration has actually gone up. But it's non-white immigration that's increasing.
Yeah,
Because
I
that's what
understand
Nigel
all
Farage
this.
said. I used to watch the questions about it. Nigel Farage says, yes, because he would get accused of being racist, and he would defend say, no, it's not. It's because he said, what we want to
Yeah.
stop is the Eastern Europeans coming over, like the Romanians, the Lithuanians, Latvians, and that, because they would
My
come
point
over,
is, you're
Hungarians,
saying
take the
your
jobs.
culture is different. I really don't think humans are that different. I mean, the races are a little bit different. They're a little bit different, but I don't think they're.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I could say
So
to
you
you
don't
as well.
think the culture's radically different in
No.
Japan than it is in England?
Now it is because England is. Let's be honest.
So
England
not in
is
the
the
past.
West. Is a is not a country anymore.
Okay.
Japan
You
still
say
has
now.
some sort of.
So 100 years ago? 200 years ago?
Not that different.
300 years ago?
Not that different at all.
Oh my god.
No, honestly, not that different at all. Seriously, the mentality. In fact, people say Britain, England, and Japan had a very similar. England had the largest empire. No, yeah, I'm saying the same thing to you though, because you don't listen.
Point to me where the samurais were in England.
The sailors and shit. England had the biggest
So-
empire in the world.
Those sailors are samurai?
Similar, yeah.
No, samurai. They're similar, right?
Fucking-
Sailors are similar to samurai?
England colonized the whole world. Japan wanted to do the same thing. They both wanted.
Yeah, but I'm referring to samurais. You're saying samurais are the same as sailors. I didn't know samurais were like a seafaring people. Like they would just travel on boats.
Well,
I thought it was something different than that samurai. Right?
Japanese warriors would travel horse, army,
So,
the British.
but you said
They're not that
samurais are basically sailors. Because you're saying that.
I'm just talking about
British
military.
sailors were samurai.
You keep trying to overcomplicate again. One military and another
Military.
military. Yeah.
So they're the same in a military sense. So sailors are the same as the samurai in a military sense. That makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, I think you're just.
It's not even
You're
close.
just joking now.
If you had given me an example of, say, the Knights Templar or
Yeah,
Knights.
Knights
Okay,
Templar.
they
Yeah.
were similar to samurai.
Yeah.
They're not the same, but you at least be
Similar.
closer because they are a military unit.
Yeah.
To give me an example of sailors.
I couldn't think
is
of what to
almost like
say, you
saying-
know. Like, I fucking...
An
my
airline pilot
communication
is the same-
skills are not the best. So...
Airline pilot is the same as a banker. They both do
No.
the same thing. It's just... Again,
I don't think so.
This is why it's hard to have this
Navy.
conversation, because you just throw off...
No, it's
I don't know. It's just like
the Navy. The military Navy, you know? They did a lot.
Samurais aren't military navy. Hate to break it to you. They're not. They're not.
You think everything is different? No, at the end of it, humans are not that different. They have their own little differences, but...
That's
There
like
isn't-
the liberal leftists. I've heard that, like, we're all like very similar. All cultures are very similar.
Well, we are
all
similar.
came from the cheddar man and all this, that...
No, but I mean, you
I'm sorry to
seem...
break it to you, but that's nonsense. That's like
It's
that's
not.
like believing in, I don't know, Disney love, I guess.
I'm not saying we're all the
It's
same, but...
Very believing. But you said there wasn't much differences at all. Which
There's
again
not.
is like way
In
off,
fact,
like,
people... It's not just me. People say, like... Oh, you know, England and Japan, they were quite similar. Their mentality,
You could
their
say,
their
like,
colonial
you're-
mentality was similar.
See, your point is so off base. You could apply your
What?
point to other European nations. Like, yeah, we are different, but we're not that different, right? That would be reasonable. But when you're like saying Japan and England, which I think is like a stark contrast between
No.
the two, and you're like, oh no,
Historically,
they're
not...
Oh, come on.
Historically, they had both had a very...
Wow.
Yeah, I'm saying the same
This is
thing to you.
that you thought
I'm
maybe
saying the same
samurai
thing to you,
was
don't
the
worry.
same-
No, you're trying to
Samurai.
divert now.
You thought sailors and samurai.
Historically, they had that same colonial mentality.
Sailors are the equivalent.
So
of
you keep
samurai.
trying
I
to
mean, come
trying to
on,
run
man.
away.
It's
So
like-
I'm gonna end the stream, by the way, in a minute. So
Okay.
all right. So in the comments
I don't know
you
what to
can.
say.
Yeah, I mean
Anyone
this has
listen to
been.
this, make your own conclusions.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
saying I for one think he sounds ridiculous here, but I don't know what you guys
Likewise,
think.
man. Likewise.
This is the second debate you lost today. First me, now Wildbill. Oh, he's on your side. This the Dog Max is on your side, Bill.